Awesome. Now we can officially start. Hello, and welcome back to the Fall of Pilion, presented by Thembos and Dragons. So excited. I'm Liz. I am your chaos guide for this evening because we are chaos gremlins at heart.
All facts.
All that. We'll start with the usual opening announcements, starting with thanking our favorite goose and character artist, Mackie. Mackie designed specifically our logo. I mean, no character art in my game, but hopefully maybe one day, General Kenobi. But we definitely have to thank Mackie because Mackie's wonderful and our favorite goose. Big shout out to Carly, who did our very amazing, beautiful like name tiles and our little like emblem there, which are very pretty. So thank you, Carly. That's Cinderheart Studios. We're going to drop all this fun stuff. Mackie is something like that.
Mackie Okuda.
Thank you. I'm not good at the at part. The at part. Big thank you to Arcane Anthems for the music that we will get to if we get to combat. They create music specifically for people to use on streams and in their home games. So please check out their Patreon. It's really cool. They drop a lot of music all the time, and it's all good stuff. You'll see it. And finally, thank you to Like Hell for this beautiful background art. I don't know why I'm gesturing like you can see the background behind me, but the awesome background art of like the forest from Like Hell. So you can find everyone in the links below that just got dropped. So check them out, support artists because they're wonderful and fantastic, and we love them.
Pay your artists. Pay your artists.
Pay your artists. If you don't pay your artists, don't get here. Don't come here.
Facts. And then also want to thank all of you for taking time out of your Saturday evenings to come hang out with us and watch some chaos go down. I see it's a little different tonight because it's a kind of a minimal crew. So we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna see how much I can torture these two.
It's team awkward.
Without the adults around. Get excited. But thank you all for watching, our subscribers, our followers, everyone. We couldn't do this without you. And we really appreciate you. Join us in our moderate Twitch chat. We have a lot of fun there, usually just memeing each other and causing chaos as we do. And now it is time, since I've gotten to the point where Squid's starting to eat. Squid, our donation tiers that we have.
Do you just wait until you see me put food in my mouth and you're like, that's when?
All the time. All the time.
I'm just going to swallow it whole. It feels weird in my throat.
No,
gross.
don't.
I already did. It's too late. Oof. Check out our D&D donation abilities. For $1 or 100 bits, you can grant guidance or a +1 to a player's rolls. For $3 or 300 bits, you can grant inspiration or a D6 to a player's rolls. And for $10 or 1,000 bits, you can create a custom NPC for the stream. New character, who dis? I need water. This will also be in the chat below.
You could have taken time to swallow. I didn't mean to make you, die.
No, I swallowed a Pop-Tart piece whole. I didn't chew it. I just swallowed it. And I just went...
I think Harmonia and Luke already have a ton of inspiration from you. And also, I'm pretty sure you still have a bank of inspiration.
You have a bank of about 6,000 bits.
So you can, without spending any more money, Strom, you can tell us how you want that used.
Reyes and the DM have 2 guidance. Harmonia and Luke have 1.
Good to know.
This will also be posted in the chat below.
Let me... Oh, nope, those aren't my D8s. The...
Cat?
Obligatory? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Obligatory cat?
The obligatory cat has arrived. Now he's left. It was nice seeing you, buddy.
Oh, bummer you didn't get your new dice.
So I'm sorry. I'm just pulling up my stuff so I remember that I have that. All right. So if that's all the I'm gonna eat these 3 M&Ms. Oh.
It's chaos crew time.
If that's all the chaos that we have pre-show, is there anything else you guys want to 2 inspiration? So Luke and Harmonia, you both got 2 inspiration now.
Alrighty. I will update. Oh, 3. So we'll have 3 in total.
3 in total.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Alright.
They will need it.
Alright.
Did I need to speak that as I typed? No.
Why
did I still want you to mess with them? Yep.
Fear. No.
Thank you for encouraging fear, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, I'm gonna go cry.
Without further ado,
Heckin' dare you?
How hectic dare?
What is the thing whenever I say heckin'?
All right. Without further ado, let me jump over to my previously on notes. Are you ready to jump into this week's episode of The Fall of Pilion? Doo-doo-doo. All right. I need like entrance music or something. Anyways, previously in The Fall of Pilion, our adventurers found themselves sitting in a tavern with Parth. They think the real Parth maybe is a fake Parth, who knows? And making plans on how to handle the possible betrayal of the lesbians. Look at that. I love that look. I love off this look. They finally made their decisions on what to do, kind of doing a like switcheroo by putting the cursed black box of gosh knows what into a bag and carrying the chest. They made their way to the market where they met Rhea and Ellie. Also, Harold, who is Rhea's familiar, Raven, was hanging out. Reyes did some pretty great perception checks. Kind of saw that Harold was acting a little weird. Also saw a Parth sitting in one of the alleyways that you guys ended up walking down. So after recon was had, you guys made your way down an alley, found your tent of the snake woman that you'd met previously. Upon entering, you guys kind of spread out. Parth came in the back with you, and then you all showed the box, the cursed box, and all of a sudden the snake lady dropped her hood, and she was in fact a Medusa. So you guys fought her along with a very wiggly Jello Parth that you later found out was a doppelganger. Yeah, Jello Parth. It's a Jello Parth. I know why that sounds so funny. During the battle, the lesbians were turned to stone. What? And then at the very end, a weird shadowy figure came through the back, stole the box, and disappeared. After some quick thinking, you guys kind of made a run for it and back. So a giant raven flying away with the box. A very lucky shot and some great fucking rolls still make me a little salty there. The raven dropped the box. Harmonia caught it and shot it because it had broken open, cursing Harmonia's hand, which they tried to hide but failed. So was actually healed. The like blacked vein, whatever it was, that might have been really bad or really good. You don't know. Was healed by Luke. They tried to figure out what to do with their stone lesbians. Decided to go to the Temple of Koya to meet with Urisavel again, which they were able to do some awesome cleric magic to free your friends. And that's where you guys are right now. Early evening. I always hide my injuries from people. I don't know what. That's what I do. Nothing wrong ever comes out of that.
It's always good all the time when you like break a limb and you're like, I just won't tell anyone.
I mean, I'm just saying
listen.
I've broken a hand and then hid it from people. So
Literally, they just had that moment. You really think she was gonna be like, hey, by the way, I'm cursed.
Hey, local doctor here. Can set that aside.
I can't set that aside. So that's where you guys are. It is early evening, getting on to mid-evening. You guys are standing in the Temple of Koya. The lesbians have been released. Urfsfeld is kind of looking at you all. What would you guys like to do?
Okay.
It's time to check the lesbians for concussions and any sort of swelling, damages to the brain. You know, the use.
Do a medicine roll for me, please.
Just immediate, like, all right, doctor time. Where's my character sheet?
I'm just gonna be kind of moving around. I'm gonna just check out the temple in general because I know that we looked around once before, but every time I come back, I'm just kind of like, huh, it's really nice.
It's a 24.
Do a perception investigation check for me. You said 21 for medicine?
24.
24. Looking at them over, you don't see any concussions. They seem fine, which is kind of weird because you're like turning to stone would definitely mess with your like system because all of your organs and everything would turn to stone.
Mm-hmm.
And then what would actually be like the process of destoning?
I know.
Like the internal part would that mean you have sand in your system? Would they get like an infection from the sand in your system?
I am fully
they
checking
get,
like their pulse or seeing if
Kidney
they
stones
have
because of this?
any like paralysis, any like muscle atrophy. Like all of your body
Yeah,
was gone
you're
for a
like
moment. What happened?
you're definitely doing the like, okay, like can you sit down? Like you have them sit on like one of the pews and you hit their knees for the reflexes, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? But like they go along with it. Ursula is also sitting there like watching you very closely because this is a very odd practice that you're doing.
It's not. So sometimes people need healing but don't have magic, and this is usually the best way to go about it if you don't have access to magic to heal all your wounds, because that's existing.
I mean, there's also ways that if you would succumb to your wounds, most of the time you can be brought back again. And
Every
so,
time,
I
every
mean,
time
not all
someone
the time.
says that.
Granted, there are some magics and some injuries. For example, if these stones would have been destroyed at some point, you really can't come back from. You know, if your arm gets cut off, you get de-stoned, and
Oh, that's
you have.
that's not a thing magic can do. Magic can't make you like regrow a limb.
Well, I guess if you use some very creative spells like mending, but there's always a problem that the vascular system wouldn't meet up again, and that could cause some long-term ailments, really. But I have seen people grow limbs back with some help from the Eternals. It just takes a long time and a lot of healing.
I hate so much. It's cool. Yep. Nope. Magic's amazing. It's great. It's great.
Ah, yes, indeed.
What was your perception?
17.
17. So last time you're here is daytime. So walking around, you see there seems to be some new like blooms. Like there's probably like some night, like moonflowers and stuff like that. That these like beautiful deep purples and blues, that kind of lean towards the stained windows. Looking at the stained glass, now you know a little bit more about the backstory of how the Eternals came to be. You looking around, you kind of see that the stained glass is actually kind of like the story of Koya, who is, you know, like not considered the like first pantheon. Like if you look at Greek mythology, it is not like Kronos and that, because those guys are like OG. It's kind of more like Zeus and the next step down.
Okay.
So the originals were more elemental, like time, all that jazz. This one's more physical, actual things. So you kind of see, you know, the twins, as they're sometimes called, which is Koya and then Ba, which are life and death, the Eternals of life and death. So Ba is portrayed as just like a shadowy figure with a skull mask on. Koya is kind of like a vibrant green hill full of flowers and everything. You kind of see them together. You see a stained glass of Koya with like H general human shapes, like general humanoid shapes, kind of like standing before them. Just stuff like that, like kind of more of a story that you're like, oh, like I remember this when you're talking about this. You see like a general pantheon of like the assorted gods, kind of together in generic form. You see a cat walk by the altar.
Cat gets all the pets.
Is it a black cat?
I just instantly I'm so used to cats. Thank God.
Yeah, you pick up the cat and cat's like, ow!
Sorry, buddy.
And then like you pet him twice, and then he starts biting your hand. Like you get 2 pets in, and then it's attack.
Okay. Let him go.
And kind of like stalks away. Yeah, so that's kind of what you see. It mostly looks the same. Just the few changes of like, you know, some plants bloom at night rather than during the day.
Okay. All right.
See it? I'm joking.
God damn it.
So what would you guys? So yeah, the lesbians are fine. They kind of like seem like slightly like, you know, just like confused about how it ended. So what happened?
You got turned to stone, and then you got turned to stone, and we kind of kept fighting, and then one of our friends betrayed us, but it wasn't actually them. It was like a jello version of them, so I don't know if that was real. And then the box got stolen. Some like shadow thing came through the wall of the tent, killed your snake friend. So I'm sorry about that.
Oh, I mean, she wasn't really a friend. We just done business a few times because you can get some. She was a good way to get some stuff that sometimes you're not able to get in a market.
I feel like she had illegal things. Um,
Definitely a
and
lot
then
of things.
so it's like a shadow came through the wall and killed her, and then took the box and kind of went through the wall, and then Harmonia cut a hole in the wall and chased after it, and then Reyes chased after it, and then I was kind of left alone, so I just dragged you two out of the tent because it was collapsing, and I don't know if it turned into like a little black hole and then it evaporated, so that was good. I thought it would just fall like a regular tent, but that's not what happened. And
Uh,
then I didn't see the fight because I kind of just. You guys were stoned, and it's like not in a rude way, but stone's very heavy. And I'm not
Oh.
super strong.
You see Reyes, who's just kind of been leaning against him, like, yes, well, there's a giant raven, and we shut it down, and this definitely isn't how Izzy talks at all, and I'm so sorry, Izzy, but I'm gonna do it, damn it. And, well, you see, that is what kind of happened, and we saved the box. It did pop open for a moment, but
Fixed it.
And then
Uh,
got cursed, and then was like, I'm gonna keep that a secret.
Listen, do you really think that right after all that, I was gonna just tell you flat out, hey, by the way, I'm cursed. I don't know if you can do anything about that, and then just cause all of us to panic even more?
yes, well, your boyfriend would probably want to know,
I don't.
so...
I just don't want you to get hurt, and like if I could help, I would really like you to not be hurt because I
didn't think-
care about you a lot.
I wasn't sure if you could help. I wasn't sure if you could help, and if you didn't, I didn't want to worry you any further than you already are.
That's
So-
cool.
Right.
I mean,
well, before
if
this devolves into an awkward session, I'm gonna save the lesbians from this. Maybe we should all kind of find ourselves our rooms for the night so we can
Yeah, we should probably
should,
go to bed.
should we sleep in a different room than the one we have now? Because fake Parth knows where that is, or real Parth. I honestly don't know.
I think both parts know where we are.
Should
It's
we?
better to just keep the good one in the loop.
Okay. Can you come? Never mind.
sleep. What'd you say?
I turned to Ray and said, "Can you?" And then went, "Never mind."
It's gonna be that kind of party, okay. Oh, I mean, we could stay with you if you wanted, I guess.
No, I'm not here. And I just I'd become a full puddle on the ground.
Oh,
That one kid from Sky High.
Yeah, I just go. I'm not real.
someone wet themselves.
I'm always. I just dripping hand.
I mean, that was some. To be honest, I think Ellie and I are going to have to find ourselves leaving soon.
Leaving?
If something did happen to Harold, there's some stuff I have to go take care of to
Like,
figure out what's going on.
Magic stuff.
probably.
Yes.
Okay. Do-
Oh, like I
do
guess
you
that's
get
spiritual.
Do you get your magic from a bird?
No. He was my familiar. So to explain it, he's kind of a summoned entity not from this plane of existence that helps me.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Have you ever talked to him before?
Yes.
Okay. Did he have like a weird kind of like East Coast kind of New Jersey kind of accent? Oh wait, you wouldn't.
Is
Okay.
New Jersey a
I
country?
personally can't do a New Jersey accent, but Luke lives in New York. Can he?
Oh yeah, Luke lives in New York. He can do a Jersey accent. Hey,
I know. It's like, does he kind of sound? There was this guy who came in all the time. He usually just, I don't know what it is. He kept putting things in his mouth and then being like, I can't get it out.
I thought you were gonna go somewhere else with that. I was
No,
like, all right, D20, calm down.
Oy.
no.
Um,
You know the thing?
Yeah,
He did the thing where, like, if you, he thought you could put a light bulb in your mouth, but you actually can't get it out once it goes in. So
I don't know.
it's an item. If you put it in your mouth, it can go in. It can't come out though. So you kind of have to have somebody come take it out of your mouth. He can't buy a lot.
Anyways,
That's what he
a
sounds
thing that
like.
happened. He has the accent like that.
Yeah, I mean, he does kind of talk like that. I didn't know that was a colloquial, like a accent. I thought that's just how birds talked. Or
It
where
might
he's
be.
from.
It's
I would
just
believe that all
something
birds
weird
are New
where I'm
Jersey.
from.
All birds are from New Jersey.
Yeah,
Actually, all birds are New Yorkers. I would believe that actually.
I'm squawking here. I made that joke last session too,
You did make that joke last
and I got
session.
no
Oh, fuck.
reaction.
I don't think I
Oh
heard it.
no, I didn't hear it.
I
No, because I rewatched it tonight.
just want to
Today,
lean
and I
over to Harmonia and go, what are like the chances that Harold is from our world, but was turned into a bird in the same way I was turned into water?
Same way I was turned into a cow person.
I mean, clearly the rules don't make sense.
How quiet are you guys being having this?
Very.
Oh, very
Okay.
quiet. I was literally gonna be like, I'm gonna go over and whisper and be like, how's this out? Like how? I
But
just
yeah,
can't. I can't whisper to the stream. They won't know what
no,
I'm
that's
saying.
fair. Yeah, I was making sure you guys are just being quiet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's some stuff that we're gonna have to take care of to
Okay.
figure out what actually is going on. Because that shouldn't be possible.
Do you know where you're going?
Not really somewhere you guys can follow.
Is it a
Okay.
place that gets mail?
It depends on the mail. I mean, you can still reach us with spells.
I keep forgetting about magic. I always forget that it's
I
a
mean,
thing.
a courier might have a harder time to get there. It's across the wastes and into the fogged forest. So
Just be careful, right?
yeah.
Please be.
you
You're
too.
amazing.
Well, let's stop by before we go. We gotta wrap some stuff up here.
Okay.
But thank you for saving us.
Like we were gonna leave you guys behind.
What? No, you're like my first friends in this world that aren't people I know in a different way. I look at Harmonia and Reyes.
Yeah, you guys are some of the first friends we've had in a long time. We usually keep to ourselves. Oh my god, it's so true because you guys are just like amazing and totes adorbs and like stay in touch.
We're gonna try our best.
Totally. So they get up to go. Ellie gives you both like kisses on the cheek, very like mwah, mwah.
Like mwah, mwah, right back.
Love you, adore you. Stay safe.
I'm stiff as a board the whole time.
Yeah, Ray is very like.
And I just go.
Yeah.
We-
Bye.
I like
I
awkwardly
fully
reach
into
out
it.
for a
I just
handshake
do
and then go,
the
no,
blah,
never
blah.
mind.
Oh, for sure, I believe that. And they kind of head out to get some sleep because they've been turned to stone. What are you two / you three
Fine.
doing?
Would you say turning you to stone makes you fatigued? Maybe a stack of exhaustion
Probably.
from that stony exterior.
They're very stone faced about it though.
Okay. So
Just trying to avoid puns.
Can't
we're
avoid
off to
'em.
a rocky
They're
start
here.
already.
Hey,
I'm
the
leaving.
mountain to climb for all of us.
I'm leaving. Luke's leaving. He's like, I think I have to go.
So what are you guys going to do? Are you going to try and find somewhere else? Or thanks,
Listen,
John.
Thank you.
like I said, it's probably easiest for us to just stay there.
That makes sense. Yeah, we should probably stay in the place that we know is safe and know where Parth is. Even if I'm pretty sure the other Parth got sucked up into that black hole. So
Well, if they were a doppelganger, they upon killing them, they kind of lose the form and the
Yeah.
ability to maintain the form.
Plus,
So-
also, Reyes, you still have that thing where, like, you know, you can call him for, like, a booty call, right?
I wouldn't call it a booty call, but I can have the conversation with them. If flirting happens, it happens. But it's not a booty call like you two. So
Hey,
no, stop.
it's not
hey.
a booty call because
No.
we're together the whole time.
bye. But I think it's time that we maybe go to bed.
Reyes flips off onto a roof. Just leaves us.
Immediately
burn.
upon
Oof.
leaving, Reyes just like climbs the roofs and start traveling via rooftop. Which let me roll some shit. That was almost a natural one. They do it fine.
Hey.
Dude, that would have been hilarious if I rolled one. Because like, this is the lowest Reyes has ever rolled, and it's because of me. As you guys
on the way back, I'm just gonna kind of, offer up my arm.
I'm gonna look at it and go like confusion for a moment and like do that like Southern Belle thing where it's just like the dainty hand on the because I'm like I'm not sure how to do it, so I just go.
You hear from the rooftops above, gross.
Fuck you.
I'm just like, I got one arm looped around and then the other carefully held on to it, and I'm just like, okay, yeah.
That's totally yep, works.
Get a room.
We are
on the
going
way.
to a room.
Get your own room.
No, you. It's easier for you.
But I sleep in the tub.
Anywho's, for any new listeners, that is true.
I'm made of water and I don't want to make the bed all soggy, so I sleep in the bathtub.
Anywho's, you guys make it back, no problem. Go ahead and make some perception checks for me, just to be safe.
I don't like that.
I don't like that
ever.
you said that.
Okay, don't do it to be
That's
safe.
a dirty 20.
Same. I also have a dirty 20. Don't.
You guys, I'm sorry, I'm trying to look out for you. No, fine. You don't look around. You don't know if anyone's following you.
I've rolled my dirty 20.
No, you guys don't see anything. Like, as walking by, you guys make sure you kind of keep an eye out because, like, shit's been really weird, and you've been seeing a lot of, like, people that look like your friends, and shadows, and snake. And it's been a weird day, and like a couple of days. We get back to the tavern. You see the grumpy bartenders there. The rest of the things, like, pretty. Like, there's like one or two people like having a drink, but it's not busy because you're kind of gotten to like mid-evening now. So you guys.
Is it like 2 in the morning?
No, it's probably like.
Because we left after twilight.
Yeah, you guys left for Twilight. You had the whole battle. You had to go like drag them over, which took you a little bit because you're dragging stones.
Well, that's not easy. That's not like super easy.
Is that something you just do on the daily?
Oh, so it's probably like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Like 11 o'clock getting to 12 o'clock, and you walked back. And
I don't know how time works.
some of you had like 12 hit points.
Yeah.
Do you need? Can I just while I'm holding on to her, I'm like, do you need like splash, like what, like healing?
I mean, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I got some of that, and I'll just slap. I guess no, I'll use a higher level spell since we're going to bed. Are we going to bed?
We better be.
You never know.
I'm gonna be wary and give you a cure wounds.
Okay.
8 plus 8, 16. 16 HP.
Thank you.
Your arm is slightly damper.
It's
But
fine.
it's like warm summer rain damp. Not like cold, like it's kind of soothing. It's nice.
Nice. Not bad.
You guys get back to tavern. Like I said, there's like one or two people kind of like having drinks downstairs, but it's kind of getting to a little later, about 11:30 midnight. The grumpy bartender kind of like snubbly, like, ugh, as you guys head up to your room.
Just very like annoyingly. Hi.
Hello.
I just look at him in confusion. I'm like, we've tipped you so much money every time we're
How
here.
was
I don't
your
understand.
night?
Fine. Okay,
Walks
goodbye.
Just like the real condescending smile the whole way through, and then just head up in silence.
Love it.
I just give an awkward wave.
Awkwardly, he's like, kind of sneers a little bit. So do you guys go straight to bed? What's the plan, yo?
It was sleepy.
Okay.
Can I check and make sure there are no other cursed symbols on the walls somehow, magically?
Sure, do an investigation check for me.
Is it-
Listen, you have fun with that.
No.
I'm passing out.
5.
Walls look clean, man.
Okay. It's gonna.
Someone made the bed. Looks like, like the maid came in and cleaned some stuff up.
Can I check the
The
drawer?
bed was made, and then I promptly just flopped down onto it.
You flopped it. Yeah,
Did-
check the drawers. There's a drawer.
Did we leave the hand here? The severed hand? I think we did.
I think you put it in your bag.
Oh,
You
it's in our
kept-
bag.
Yeah, you
Okay.
put it in the bag.
We left the
Yeah.
rotten meat in here. Just gonna open it, look in there, and go. That's still there. Okay.
So you guys go to bed?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
Let's give long rest.
Okay. Yeah, you both get a long rest.
Beautiful.
Roll one more thing.
We love to see it. I got my spells back.
Okay. Good to know.
What? What's
So
good
you guys
to know?
wake up?
What? Yes. What?
No,
You
I don't wake up.
you said it was good to know. What's good to know?
I die.
You guys woke
here.
up.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
mean, not my fault. No one did a watch rotation.
We
So you guys
never
woke
do
up?
one.
Mm-hmm.
I just.
Yeah, you do.
I just. Do we?
Yep. You guys have done watch rotations a few times.
Oh. Have we?
Yep.
Can we? No. Well, it's too late
I
now.
don't think we did.
I thought we didn't because we were
Everything's
sleeping.
great. Yes, you guys get up. You guys head downstairs.
Was Reyes watching at least?
Is it a boot cup? No, it is my horn mug. That I got from a mead place, a meadery, if you will. If it's an entire bottle of wine. There's water in here. It's not wine.
Nah. Liz is drinking the wine this whole time.
I am getting drunk.
Liz is getting
Really?
turned.
That's too much work. I'm too poor to get drunk. It matches my other horn cup, which that is my horn cup I use at Ren Fairs. I forgot where I was at. I got distracted. I do have a boot mug, though. I do, in fact, have a Das boot. I'll drink the next
Did Reyes watch at least?
Nope.
What? Okay. Reyes. Did Reyes remember? But
Reyes.
we forgot?
I mean, Reyes may have. You guys weren't awake to see it.
Can we ask Reyes about that? Hey, how's your watch?
Hey, Reyes, did you watch last night?
I watched for a little bit. I didn't see anything. I thought I heard something at one point, but I went to check the window and nothing was there. So,
Great. Wonderful.
and
Fantastic.
you know how good all my perception checks are. No matter what I roll, they're all really, really good. So
Don't you have like a plus 11 or something?
plus 35. So, Yep.
Eagle eyes.
eagle eye. So you
have
guys
a
go
passive
downstairs?
of 20.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Reyes's sheet is friggin' wild.
It's a plus 10. Please excuse me, not a plus 11. I was.
How dare you?
There you
You guys head downstairs. You see the nice tavern keeper is downstairs. There's also, you see Parth sitting at a table, but there's actually someone else sitting at the table with Parth.
Is it another Parth?
It is another Parth. Surprise! Oops, all Parth.
I'm just gonna turn around and go upstairs. If I see 2 Parths, I'm like, I'm leaving.
No.
go.
Parth
Two
is
parts, I
actually
take out
sitting
an axe.
at a table with it looks like a shorter person, like a halfling possibly. Like your brain, Luke, because you're kind of a nerd, you're like, is that a hobbit?
Immediate thought is.
Fuck.
Okay, so hobbits are.
Is Frodo real?
Did Tolkien just come here?
So
and write
they have like long, kind of like coppery blonde hair that kind of goes down their back. Kind of simple clothes. A bit fancier, but not like disgustingly fancy. It's like a moderate taste. So they're sitting at a table with Parth. And as you guys kind of come down, Parth goes, yes. These are the people that I was telling you about. And kind of waves you guys over.
I freeze the
Scared.
minute I see a new person when I'm on the stairs and just go,
I just see Parth and I just go,
sus.
Do you guys walk over? Or you all just
I mean,
standing
I
there?
pause for like a solid minute and then go, right, walk.
I'm just kinda
Reyes will head
not
over
saying, I'm just like,
and sit down and be like, "Where were you last night?" And Parth's like, "Well, we talked down here in the tavern for a while, and then I kind of lingered behind in case I was called, and you guys never called me, so I assume things went well or things went poorly, and you took care of them."
And that's
things
all
went.
you
They
did?
definitely went.
Did you
I
go
mean-
anywhere? See anything?
I was here. I kind of followed you guys for a little bit, and then it seemed like you all were fine, and I left.
Things were not as fine as they seemed.
So things did go wrong, and you just performed well enough to get yourself out of trouble.
Ah,
Yeah, you could say that.
sure.
You guys stayed in trouble, and you just left.
I mean, we're always trouble, but there's no huge, like...
Are you sure, like a Jello, you didn't turn into Jello and show up later?
A Jello me.
Like gelatinous.
No, I know what Jello is.
Okay, so we do have Jello here.
No, we don't have Jello here, but you guys know my
That's the real crime.
Okay, you're real then.
about stuff. So
Oh yeah, well, I mean, at least you didn't have that, 1950s craze of Jello and lard.
no.
It's fine. It's awful. Don't do it. Never.
Anyway,
weird.
I in fact have someone I would like all of you to meet. I spoke about them before when we were talking about things. I mentioned I knew someone who's kind of a adventuring accountant who might be able to help you, and they've actually came and found me today because they themselves need some help. So might I introduce, this is Carly Fizzlesprocket. Fizzsprocket. So now that you're like looking at the halfling, like sort of fair features, but I mean still a bit angular. You can tell like there's a bit of like little bit of wrinkles, like they have been out and about. Like haven't lived like the life of luxury. So they can reach out and shake your hands, very rough, calloused hands. So like they've worked. I'm like, oh, hello. Pleasure to meet all of you. I like Parth here says, I'm kind of a bookkeeper of sorts of accountants and of adventurers, and well, I think I need a bit of help from more than just me.
We'll help. Do you need a? Does that pay well?
It pays all right. I mean, I do pretty well myself, and you'd be surprised how many adventurers don't know what kind of paperwork they need to file.
I don't know anything
For,
about
I mean, if you get bounties, you have to file some paperwork, and some places require you have to have different papers on. I forget. Liz forgets the word because my brain went nope. Permits and stuff for the hunting parties, and there's a lot of paperwork when like dragons come and destroy towns. There's a lot of paperwork.
Okay, that feels like a problem. You have to. There's paperwork for just going hunting.
Is this
Some places require it.
Huh?
Remember that one trend of like the superhero insurance company, that would go around on like social media? Is that what this is?
Honestly, it's literally very useful. There really should be insurance for most superheroes. Honestly, just insurance is important. Do you offer dental?
No.
Okay.
I'm not and I don't know. I don't. I just help keep paperwork together. I don't really know what insurance is, other than like assurances that you'll do great.
I mean,
Oh my god, they don't have insurance.
do you have like unions and stuff? Do you get benefits?
The benefit of helping people in gold.
Luke.
I don't.
Luke.
We can't create a better business bureau. We can't do that. I
That's
know.
Game over. We're just starting a whole whole society about like IRS, better business bureaus, unionizing things.
I
They
feel
don't
like,
have unions.
I feel like they're still in kind of serfdom. It's feudalism still. Is there a king? Wait, there's a king, right? There are multiple rulers.
Wasn't there the thing about the kings?
There were kings. Rest them.
Yeah.
They have unfortunately passed on to Bar's dominion. Then the council.
Oh, council, not king. You have parliament. Never mind.
The council of the kind of I guess you could call them countries or landowners of the areas have kind of split off because they all kind of blame each other on what's happened and who killed the kings and whatnot. So I don't know how to answer that question past
No,
that.
it's fine. I live underwater.
Parth is like, anyways, our
Mhm.
friend here actually had a problem.
Right, yeah, we can help with. We can help with that, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
I can handle it. It's maybe right down your alley a bit. At least the adventuring part of it all. Whether you mean it always teaches you more things. So Carly, if you don't mind. Carly's like, yes. So my office is above a tavern, not a inn tavern, but just a place you can go and drink, and owned by a former adventurer. And we kind of struck up a deal that if I helped them do this, all the permits and stuff, I could have a place to run my personal business. So I went to my office today, and I went upstairs and started doing what I needed to do, and I heard something chewing, like a crunching sound, and I got up to check, and I walked over and realized my bookcase was eating a rat. And then I realized that I did not actually have a bookcase there the day before, and when I went to approach it, it kind of lashed out at me and tried to grab me, and I barely made it away. But unfortunately, all of my stuff is kind of up in my office, and I don't know if I can handle this by myself. I tried to knock on the door, and there was no answer from the tavern. It didn't sound like anyone was inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Weird. I'm pretty sure we can find a bookcase.
Yeah, we can probably handle a bookcase.
Reyes kind of leans back, goes, "This is what I'm talking about, a side quest.
I know, I was just waiting. I was just like, I know immediately, just side quest.
This is
Okay.
now influencer. When I say side quest, this is when it's a thing that you do like not on the main adventure that like some.
I am aware of what a
person
side
shows
quest is.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to make sure that you actually knew.
Video games are cool now. Also, don't you stream?
I did a couple of times.
Yeah, you would.
I do so many video game photo shoots. Like,
Well, influencer, I was just making sure you knew. SpongeBob, I know, is a nerd, but
hey, Doc Ock.
He's hot now. He's in Spider-Man 3. He's hot.
I know.
But you don't know that because you haven't seen the trailer.
No,
we don't.
The trailer hasn't dropped.
Do we live in a... Oh, God. Luke just realized I'm missing so many MCU movies.
You're missing. You have not seen Black Widow. You haven't seen like Shang-Chi. You will not see.
Oh, God. We gotta get back to the real timeline. I need to see how... I need to watch the MCU.
Hey.
That, in fact, is the true evilness.
I haven't seen What If yet.
You haven't seen the end of Loki.
I didn't see... I actually left right before Endgame. So I haven't seen... I saw Infinity War, but not Endgame, and I'm like, I need to...
Endgame. Everyone's still dead. Spoilers for Endgame.
It's too late.
Too late. It's been out long enough. If you don't know, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So Parth looks over at Reyes and be like, actually, I think your two friends there would do well. I have some questions and ideas about something that you have that...
I'm just gonna look straight to Luke, just like...
I know. I immediately looked at Harmonia.
Ray's like, is this flirting? No.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Path's like, it was more business than flirting, but like I said,
Listen,
we always talk
listen.
about that afterwards.
All of that business is leading around to some form of
Um,
leisure at the end.
We can handle this quest and you guys can go on a date if you need.
Yeah, we got it. We
Or,
totally got it.
or just like actual business talk if you have a serious
I
thing that you need to
actually-
talk about.
might have
Yeah.
a contact that could help us a little bit with that. But it's not quite a contact that we can talk to here,
Fair enough.
because that would be wild.
All
Also,
right, we do the street work. You do the shady shit.
Well, I mean, if you need, I can always accompany you and help, or if you think you can do this yourself, we
I mean, just
can.
guiding us to the office will probably be good, and
I
then
mean, you should probably stick around because we also don't want to break anything that like isn't your bookcase but is actually stuff you need.
yeah.
That's fair. Either of you, would you perchance have a dagger or an extra? Well,
Uh-huh. Can I just
we
pull
start
out and then hand over my mace and go? I don't use this, so.
oh, perfect. That's actually what
Oh wait,
Carly
no, you gave
has.
the mace to me. I thought.
Oh. No, you're using your axe. I've just been hanging
Yeah,
out with
but I
it.
also have a mace in my inventory for some reason.
Oh, I might have given it to you. I'm gonna reach for a mace, not have it, and go. Oh, I had it.
I'll give the mace.
Fantastic. So that's actually what Carly had, anyways.
Hey.
It's a
so,
default cleric weapon.
Yeah, exactly. It is.
perfect. This is actually what I am very good with.
And Path goes, and I actually might have some armor that'll fit you, my friend.
I don't have that. I can't give you
But
that.
we can gear you up. Hold on. So Parth will go, come back. They have a shield, and some scale mail. That starts out like too big, and then once they put it on, it kind of like shrinks to their form. The joys of magic.
This feels. I used to be a bit of a brigand and sailed the open seas for a while. Believe it or not, so
That's-
I haven't done this in a while. Feels good. But we didn't really wear this on a boat because we fell in the water.
It feels like
Yeah,
you would
you'd
sink.
sink if you
Yeah.
wear that.
I was wearing, and I point to my heavy armor. When we were on a boat, and I did. Well, I jumped off, but I'm fine. Apparently in water.
Well, it looks like you are in fact a water genasi. So
that what it's
it makes
called?
sense that you would be yes.
Okay.
That's you don't know what your own.
No, we just have a different word for it.
What do you call yourselves?
Sea people.
I will remember that. What would you prefer to be called? I would like to be.
I'll take
correct.
water genasi.
Oh, okay. Water genasi. It is. We shall cover. I use she they pronouns. I would like to be correct in how I speak to both of you and be polite. So, how would you like to be addressed?
Just smile in front of you. Magic World's so good.
Magic World's so good. She, her, Harmonia.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Hello.
He, him. Luke.
Pleasure.
Race is like, doesn't matter, not going.
All right.
Reyes has no preferred pronouns. Do not refer to them.
Do not
Right,
refer
it's
to me
not
because
real.
the DM says no. So you guys finish up a breakfast. You gear up. Who is holding the bag? Is Reyes keeping the bag
Oh, with the
Reyes is
curse?
keeping the bag.
I mean,
with the curse?
since Reyes will be safe in the DM hands, yes.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
Yes.
If
Reyes
you
is staying with
You
Parth,
can't kill this
so-
character and he's not
I
here.
would not.
That's
I would not kill the character. That would be such
Plus-
a dick move.
With Reyes just being with Parth, I would just trust that more in
We
their
also-
hands together.
probably shouldn't bring this to the side quest. So
Perfect. So you guys head out. Carly is like 4 feet tall. So like compared to both of you, like very short. But still like mace over shoulder, like strutting down the road.
because they have not done this in a long time.
I do the thing again.
I go back to Southern Belle. Just
Listen, that's just cute. That's just cute.
Yeah, you are both quite adorable
He's a cute one.
together.
what? No,
He's a cute one.
she's the prettiest girl I've ever
so
met in my life.
I also must insist that maybe we also check on the one who owns the tavern.
Yeah, because you said you didn't see anyone,
I
right?
knocked on the door and no one answered. And usually they are opened. It's Balgrim Battleaxe is their name. Lovely dwarf.
Balgrim Battleaxe?
Balgrim, yes, Balgrim Battleaxe.
Oh, no, I was asking you
very-
because I'm like, is the accent made it
yeah,
a little?
Balgrim Battleaxe.
Such a cool name.
I know, right? Thank you. I have to mark that I use this name now so I don't forget. Yes, it's a very lovely dwarf friend that I helped get out of a bit of a legal spot.
Oh, so you're one of those kinds of. Okay.
I kind of act as like a notary, like some legal advice. Like I said, I help file paperwork and
It's a
kind of keep
bookie.
books for some people. And
You keep up for the little guys, right?
well, I didn't always live an innocent life on the sea. So I try and make up for it.
Just looping in my head is I've definitely had someone pop into a hospital who's very clearly not doing legal things, but is like, yeah, no, I'm just a bookie for illegal shit. And I go, I gotta treat you, and I'm not gonna tell the police about this. Just get out of the hospital.
So follow me this way. So you guys walk down the road. You end up in front of this tavern that is called
Oh, yes, tell us the fancy tavern name.
Hopper's Gate. It's like everything else around you. Like you can tell this town is mostly built like very much the same. The kind of like base of the structure looks like stonework. The top is like wood and probably like a mud type of like plaster situation. The hanging sign that's over the door is just like a group, like a bunch of hops. It's like wheat looking sort of things. Like kind of right in front of a door. Like that's what the thing is. Hopper's Gate. Yeah. You're welcome. I'm really creative, y'all.
I
Thank you
was
for joining us first.
imagining a grasshopper made of hops.
That'd be cute. Eat candy.
Ignore that.
So all the windows are dark. There's no light coming in. And it's still morning time, but you can kind of tell that like taverns are kind of open all the time and people are kind of always drinking to some degree.
It's so weird. It's just day drinking alcohol.
Yeah, but like the beer here is like water pretty much.
It's swill.
It's nothing.
Can I peek into a window to see it? Can we see inside of it if we try and peek in?
Yeah, if you go up to a window and look in, make some perception checks for me.
Nope. That's a 4.
That's a 13. Or sorry, 14.
The windows are a little dirty. And so like when you like try and wipe it away, it doesn't help. You can tell it might be like dirty from the inside as well. It's like you just can't really get a good look. Luke, I almost called you Thomas for some reason. Luke, you kind of like
call me by my middle name? How dare you?
Exactly, because I knew that.
I'm just gonna add that into my character sheet.
So you kind of like look around all the windows. You find one like the corner seems a bit cleaner. Like maybe someone was drunkenly like, drawing on the window. I have cat hair in my mouth suddenly. And you kind of peek in. It looks like it's a pretty big space. There's a lot of tables. It seems empty and dark. Like you don't see anyone down there. You just see a bunch of tables. Moving around the building, you guys see there's a stairwell on the outside of the building, and Carly's like, "Oh yes, this is the way to get up to my office. Is this way."
While we're looking around,
Mhm.
sorry.
Go ahead. Yours is.
I
You
was
go
gonna
first.
ask if while we're looking around, are there any like, rats or mice or anything?
Any burps? Any
Do
burp
a
mafia?
survival check for me.
Survival.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Just for something different.
I didn't. I'm just gonna turn to them. I didn't see anything inside.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, I mean, you see, there's like as you guys are kind of working around the building, you kind of get to the alleyway part, where there's just some like just general refuse because it's a medieval town. And you do see there's some rats.
Rats.
And I'm gonna, while Luke is having a moment, I'm going to kind of sit down, take out a tiny piece of rations to try and
Mhm.
get the rats to kind of come over and try casting Speak with Animals.
Do a animal handling check with advantage for me to try and con these rats into.
You're bribing them with food.
Thank God I needed that advantage. That turns into a 22.
Yeah, so you sit there for a moment while Luke kind of moves around. Uh, you sit
While
there
Luke
and you
is
pull out the
doing his own little
ration,
thing.
and one rat kind of looks at you for a moment, and then looks at everyone else, and then you hear as you sit there for a while, your speak with animals kind of triggers because it's 10
Yeah.
minutes, right?
Yeah, it's a casting time of 10 minutes.
Yeah. So after 10 minutes, you kind of start hearing like, "Hey, I think they have some food. They're really big. Should we trust them? I don't know. I'm kind of hungry. This shit kind of sucks.
I won't hurt you guys.
Holy shit, they talk.
Hi, sorry, I know it's weird.
What the
Here,
fuck?
I just have a little something for you.
You're not gonna try and like kill us,
Oh,
are you?
gosh, no. Here, do you want me to put it like on the ground?
Yeah. Put it on the ground.
Yeah, I put it on the ground right in front of him and just kind of back off a little bit.
You see, there's like 4 rats that kind of like skitter up. Like, hey, yeah, we have to take this back. Yeah.
So, can I ask you guys a question real quick?
Okay, food bringer, what's up?
Just on account of the whole, like, this big, huge building over here,
There's some
have
good
there
shit.
been
There's
any,
some good
like,
food.
people in there lately? Has anything happened?
Happened. Did you? Barney, did you hear? No. Bertha? Oh, Bertha thought that he heard something. And Bertha's like this giant rat that kind of like waddles up and is
That
like,
makes all of the rules.
that makes all the rules. And Bertha's like, yeah, I heard something.
Okay.
I heard something last night, man.
Okay.
There's like screaming, I think. And then there's like crunching noises.
Okay.
And then there's like noise. You're welcome. And then
Meanwhile, y'all are seeing me having this discussion.
Yeah,
We're just
literally
hearing squeaks.
Harmer's like,
I'm being gross and just standing there with the most lovesick look you've ever seen in your life. Just
disgusting. Just because of that, we're done. We're out of here. Um,
fully
yeah.
kneeling in gross filth, and I'm just like, beautiful.
and then like we saw like the short one show up, and then we heard them yelling, and they ran out. Almost stepped on Dennis, which is like rude as hell. And like Dennis is like, yeah, it's rude as hell, man. Bullshit.
So, like, wait, this tiny one?
Yeah, that one.
So,
They
like,
like ran out.
was it just a little while ago on a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost stepped on Dennis. Yeah, almost stepped on me. It's bullshit.
I'm sorry, Dennis. And I'm gonna get a tiny piece more of rations and just place it specifically in front of Dennis.
Yeah, like this one. Are you gonna like move in here or something? You can stay.
I wish.
That'd be cool.
I gotta be going, but I'm just trying to help out around here.
Yeah.
And I'll see what I can do about, not getting stepped on.
Cool. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks. That was bullshit. Dennis, that's like the only word you know. Shut up. God, Dennis. Shut up, Dennis. Jesus.
God damn it, Dennis.
God damn it, Dennis. Koya. God. Koya's name. Yeah, so, cool. So they're gonna like
Okay.
take the chunks and kind of like skitter off. Big Bertha like
Okay.
waddling after them.
I give one more tiny piece specifically for Bertha.
I like you, kid.
Thanks again.
You can stay. The Rat Kingdom appreciates you.
The Rat Kingdom.
I gotta write this down since apparently I just created something else, and you motherfuckers will ask me about it.
Yes.
Oh, I was for sure writing down right now. Gotta look into the Rat Kingdom.
The Rat Kingdom.
The Rat Kingdom is a thing, is what my note says.
After that's over, I just kind of sit there for a second, like, okay.
I don't know why all my animals end up being from like New York or something, but apparently all animals are from New York.
I love it.
Just
I mean,
so you guys
well, to be
know.
fair, it's pigeons
birds
and
and
rats, which are New York animals.
Yeah. I look up to Luke and I'm about to start squeaking like a rat again. But then I'm like, oh, wait, shit. Okay. So, they heard something last night. There was like crunching, there was like slurping. So we are definitely gonna need to like bide our time like hell in this place.
Can bookshelves walk downstairs and eat people?
I don't know.
I feel like that's what happened. Wait, from inside the tap. So, everyone.
Oh boy.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Did they see anyone or see anything?
They just saw you running out a little while ago, Carly. That was probably after the
Oh yeah,
bookshelf.
I did in
deal.
fact run very fast away because I was not expecting a bookshelf that I did not have there before to suddenly attack me.
Also, just as a side note, the rats. I know, like the whole tavern part isn't your business, but like the rats are really chill here. Apparently, they have a kingdom or something.
Oh yes, the Rat Kingdom. That is in fact.
So what?
Yes.
Yeah, but they would say maybe try less to almost step on them. They would really appreciate it.
Oh gosh, I am so sorry.
Yeah, especially Dennis. Even though little foul mouth over there, you know, they're all pretty good.
I apologize.
Kind of like turns around and looks around like talking to there.
Dennis, I'm sorry I almost stepped on you. I myself was almost eaten by a bookshelf. I apologize. Wherever you are.
And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna just kind of roll my shoulders back, just kind of look to Luke like, that definitely happened.
So
All right.
okay. The magic I can accept. Kind of, vaguely, not really. I'm lying. Rat Kingdom?
I was like, don't fucking lie to me.
It's a rat kingdom.
So it's just rat. Okay.
Oh yes,
that's
it
fine.
is a very prominent kingdom in the animal world. They actually have a fair amount of power.
Do you know if there's like a monarchy or like
Oh
a
yes,
parliament
yes,
or
there is in fact the Rat Queen and Rat King.
Is it Pizza Rat?
Well, technically it's Rat King, Rat Queen, as they are a polyamorous kind of couple.
good for them.
So
Do rats get... Well, they did do a study on it. Rats are pretty monogamous. You know, okay. It's fine. It makes sense. Continue.
That's fair. You really think that like studies are like, oh, people are monogamous? It's like polyamory can happen.
I don't trust studies anymore. I don't trust anything, I'll be honest. I don't trust
Yeah,
science as
me
much as I
neither.
used to.
Anyways, so our big thing here is it was happening last night, and there was a lot of sounds coming from the tavern. There was like crunching, there was slurping, there was screaming. Did you not hear any of this last night?
well, I don't live here. I just keep my offices here.
How?
Yeah.
That's true.
I live elsewhere. I mean, I guess I do sometimes have a bed that I can sleep in up there, but
And news about this didn't really spread anywhere. Okay.
well, it's not odd to hear screaming every once in a while, especially nowadays where there is infernal running around everywhere. And
Yeah.
That's fair. So, okay.
Alright.
So then should we go in and... Let's
We are going to need to be very careful.
sneak in. Do you have a way from the tavern to the tavern inside your office? Or do we have to go down the stairs?
Unfortunately, my office is not connected to, other than this outside staircase to the tavern.
Okay. So do we want to then what office or tavern first?
I feel like we should probably check out tavern first. Just because that was later on down the line. And then it seems like after that it moved up to your office, if it's the same thing.
Should we sneak in?
Probably.
Okay.
But I'd say weapons drawn if you can.
I will just hold up shield, water hand.
I just take out the axe.
Okay, sneaky time.
Okay. If we head to the front door, I can get us in. I'm pretty
All right.
confident about that.
So you guys have the front door.
Before we go in, and I just want to tap the three of, just pat their shoulders and cast bless.
Awesome. So they pull out a lock picking kit, and they pick the lock to the tavern. Oh yeah. So they easily you get the feeling that they are kind of nerdy, but with ease,
They
top
did
of this
the standard
them.
nerd thing of learn how to pick a lock so you seem cool, or just pick a lock so you can get into places you shouldn't be.
More likely that. So yeah, they open the door. The door kind of squeaks as it opens up. And this is actually where we're gonna go ahead and take a break before we start getting to the craziness.
A brick.
A brick.
A brick.
So let's say, I don't know,
30? 15-minute
30?
break? Well,
Let's do a
16
15-minute
minutes.
Yeah. So we'll be back at the half hour. So for me, 10:30.
half hour.
Mm-hmm. You see you
We'll
half
see you
hour
guys
mark?
then.
Yeah. So everyone have a good break. We'll see you back in.
Thank you guys so
minute.
much. We'll see you then.
Woo!
I'm now an ally to the Rat Kingdom.
You are now to the Rat Kingdom.
I'm taking us out.
I didn't chew those M&Ms faster than I thought I could. Okay. We're back. Hello.
We're back.
Welcome.
We're only 2 minutes late.
That's not bad. Glad you could join us. Okay, so you guys opened the doors to the tavern. It is dark inside. There are no lights other than the windows and the door that are open.
Oh.
So kind of what you see right now is what you can see.
Would you like?
Oh, this is not
you
the...
want-
I have too many tabs open. I'm trying to look for which one is the map.
Did you want lights? I can make some for us. Or
Would that let the bookcase know that we're here?
Give me 1 second.
possibly, but I don't know about you. But I really can't see.
I also
But
can't see.
Focus really hard, and I'm going to pop detect magic
Okay.
just to see if there's anything in the general vicinity.
Hold on. You don't really see any magic in the vicinity.
Okay. And I'm just gonna very cautiously start stepping in.
Okay.
I will follow behind.
Make some stealth rolls for me, please.
All right. Stealthy.
If you guys are stealthing.
I'm stealthy. I just hope my dice know that.
17.
18.
Okay. So you guys both, all three of you really, kind of start slowly easing your way in. Like I said, it's kind of hard to tell. It gets pretty dark towards the back where there's not really any windows. Like you guys, it's just not that it's like pitch black, but it's just like very dim to where you'd have to like get up close to see stuff. So what you see here is you see there's a bunch of tables with benches. All of them are empty. Like there's like some like votive candles sitting there, like lanterns sort of on the tables, kind of decorative shit. The walls there's some like animal pelts and there's some like, mounted things on the walls. Very much like hunting lodge, tavern kind of feel.
Yeah, I will look around for our world. Okay, yeah, I would know what a mimic is.
Make a history check for me.
I've lost my die. There you are.
Is that just for Luke?
If you want to make a check too, you can.
That is probably in a history. Oh, I'm
History.
good in history. Never mind. 15?
Okay.
You're on your own there.
Nope, it's not a
Net
15.
one for a total of 2.
Is this a 9 or 6?
Harmony, you're looking around and you're like, what what could this be? Like, this sounds really wild.
No, listen, I am
12.
still so caught up on the Rat Kingdom.
Yeah.
My
You're
apologies.
figuring out- You're like, how does this like polyamorous rat kingdom works? Like, where are they hiding? 'Cause there's not technically sewers in this world. Are there sewers in this world? Have we just not found the sewers? Do they just like live in the walls? Is there just like a whole house that's just devoted to the rat kingdom? Do they have power in the monarchy? Like,
Do they have
a
newsletter?
do they have a newsletter? Like, how do they like disseminate like information? Is there, is it a feudalistic like kingdom?
Was Bertha a part of it?
Yeah,
Like-
that's a big one. Like Bertha looked like she was hefty. She could have been part of the
Bertha
rat
looked
kingdom's
like a rat in
nobility.
charge.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of possibilities going through your head. And then with your, you said 15?
12. I couldn't tell if it was a 9 or a 6.
With your 12,
Pretty sure it's a 6.
I mean, you're a nerd. Have you ever played D&D in your world before?
He doesn't
Would you
have
have
enough
had time?
He doesn't have enough friends to play D&D, but he does go LARPing.
Oh, God, that's really sad.
So there's not really a like. Granted, it's just we're gonna have like LARPers roll up in here and be like, "What the fuck, you lied." There's not really a way to portray this kind of thing in LARPing.
You sure there's
You
not
know,
just like a
there are.
bookshelf that walks around?
You know, that is my next cosplay idea. I'm just gonna be a bookshelf that walks around, and everyone will think I'm from Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you're like looking through and you're like, this could be, oh, I just burnt myself. You're like, this could be some type of monster. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just want to light my fucking tavern candle so my room smells like a tavern.
No.
So, I mean, this could be some type of monster. You're not really sure which one it could be. It sounds like some stuff you've like, because a lot of LARPers also are D&Ders. You're like, I feel like I've heard about this on the weekends when they try to get me to play D&D, but we're like LARPing, so it's hard to do.
I've definitely
D&D
overheard
and
other
LARP.
people who are like, I've been awkwardly standing around groups of friends, like not part of them, just near a group of people who are friends, and I've just heard them
Yeah.
talking.
Oh,
Like,
honey.
it sounds like okay. I think they said that there was a monster that could shapeshift into objects.
Yeah, like you definitely think there is definitely a monster that shape shifts into objects that makes it very, very hard / nearly impossible to tell what is the object and what is the monster until you get up on it.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you guys doing?
Just gonna look around.
Panicking about the rat kingdom.
That's a lot to panic about.
I'm gonna look around for things moving that shouldn't be moving.
Do a perception
Kind of
check.
sort of sit down at one of the tables.
Do
just
it
like,
with disadvantage though, just because it's dark. What table do you sit at?
what a question. Probably this one right here.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you sit us down and like you're really trying to figure out this whole like rat kingdom hierarchy thing.
13.
13. Okay. You don't really see anything moving around. It just from what you can kind of see, you kind of move around the table. The area kind of quietly. It's a bunch of tables. Like as you get closer, you see. Oh, let me.
I think I
You know,
have torches.
Do you want to light a torch?
I am gonna light a torch.
Okay, lighting a torch drastically changes what's going
Oh,
on.
I don't have a torch. I have a candle.
Okay.
Clerics don't get torches for some reason.
It depends on what pack you choose.
I chose the holy one.
Oh yeah, they don't come with torches. They come with candles in that one.
You need a torch?
I'm just gonna hold the candle in my hands.
I can help with this. Do one of you have like a cloak or something that I could borrow? Some type of fabric.
Pulls out. Do I have a cloak actually? Do I even have? I'll pull out just like out of my backpack some of my pajamas that I had that I don't wear.
Oh, the SpongeBob pajama.
I have this.
Oh,
Perfect. He will take the SpongeBob. She will take the SpongeBob pajamas and touch their shield. You hear them kind of muttering something like, I don't know, notary shit, and their shield lights up.
You just whisper the word taxes.
W2.
You need a Roth IRA.
So their shield starts lighting up, but they put your PJs over it, so it kind of like dims the light.
Oh.
So that kind of like lights up a lot of this area. Yeah, exactly. Just so you know, Carly's patron god is actually just Rowan. Since this is a fun fact, so Carly Fidsprocket is actually our new character who dissed from Rowan. So that's what this cool NPC is. So that lights up this kind of area. You see there's a lot of tables. You see there's like a bar here with you don't know what's behind it. You don't see like shelves of alcohol back here, but you do see there's like a bar top, like a long counter bar top kind of thing. So you look around. Are you touching tables? Or are you just walking by them?
I will touch a couple tables while I'm looking.
What tables do you touch?
This one. So
Okay.
it can eat my hand.
Nope. You touch it. It
What?
is a wood table. It's a little.
When I
like,
see you
tiny.
start touching tables, I'm just gonna take out my axe and start tapping it against different tables.
Okay. Which table do you tap?
I'm gonna start by tapping this table.
Okay. It is a wood table.
Okay.
Tap this table.
Okay.
Does it eat my hand?
You tap it with your hand.
Yes.
It does not eat your hand. But as you start to pull your hand away, go ahead and make an dexterity saving throw for me.
No. 5.
Okay. So you you touch the table and you start to pull it away, and then you feel something like, the tables are kind of grimy. This is like a hunting lodge, so like the tables are clean, but not like clean. Also, wood is very porous if it's untreated, so so you touch the table and you start to pull your hand away, and you feel this slime kind of wrap around your fingers. When you look back, there is a tongue that is wrapped around your hand and your arm. And you see slowly from the tongue a mouth opens up from the table with these like jagged, uneven
Oh
teeth.
hell no!
I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and roll me some initiative.
Yay. Quick
hell.
question. Would you say
Yeah.
I'm touching the table? Like, if for the cases of a spell, like a touch spell?
You are, but you are grappled by said table.
That's cool.
Dirty 20. I wasted a nat 19 on that.
Fs.
Okay, hold on. Harmonia, you have a dirty 20. Luke?
17.
Okay, let me roll mine. Forgot I was going to write down. Okay, and my other one. That's cocked. Ooh, okay. Cocked.
Cacked.
No, but who's the what's it, my friend?
This music is so spooky.
Spooky
Oh
music.
shoot! I have the tab muted.
I know, I do too. I'm like, I forgot. I know what music I have on there, but I kind of forgot what it sounds like.
It sounds so intense. Like, I'm so scared.
There it is.
This is Y'all Gonna Die music.
Maybe you will.
Plus,
All right. So up next is actually Carly goes first. It's actually rolled really well.
ooh.
So they are, as you guys are moving around, they had also started moving. So, helps if I'm in the right. So they're actually kind of over here. So seeing you kind of get caught, they do something. They kind of like put their hand out, and a ethereal quill. How far away that is. Okay, ethereal quill kind of shows up right next to the table, and it is their spiritual weapon. If it shows up. Swa. There it is. There's like 42 swas.
See, 2 swas.
There are in fact 2 swas. The first one wouldn't go, so I did another one. But apparently it just took a moment. So yeah, an ethereal kind of quill kind of shows up here. I'm gonna mark it with a green tab. And they are going to take a swipe. See, this wasn't even my fault. Like, I didn't even make this magical person. Oh, hey, I actually rolled really good. So that hits, so they're going to do 10 points of radiant damage. Ouch-a-runo. Okay.
Oh.
So that's what they do. And then they're going to use their bonus action to hide.
Oh.
Stealth check. Ooh, okay.
Oh, rogue.
So you guys kind of like, there's like a flash where like the quill like stabs into kind of the mouth area of this mouth table. And when you look back, you don't see Carly anymore. They like disappeared. So up next is going to be Harmonia.
You know what I gotta do.
Right. Do your taxes?
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect. You
One,
would like to rage.
3, 4. Rage.
You are raging.
But
So confident.
So confident. You are confident that you're gonna fuck this thing up from touching the person you care about.
and the usual.
Go for it. Hey, Watson. I think Watson's a mimic.
Watson's the real mimic.
Watson
Maybe
is
the real mimic was the friends we made along the way.
You stole my
It is.
joke. I unmuted just to say it.
What you got for me?
That is dirty 20.
That hits. Roll some damage.
Also, I realized that I have never been adding my +2 melee damage.
Oh no!
There's so many times that I should have been adding that little +2.
Oh no! That sucks. Now you know. Remember.
Okay, so 25.
25 points of damage. Gosh golly, you bring that axe down and you like lob off one of the table legs and this like weird like purple ichor starts pouring out of this wooden table. That's very weird. You said 25?
Yeah.
Okay. It's very weird.
I get to go again.
Go again.
Same thing. That might not do it. 14.
14 does not hit.
Damn it.
That's
That's
okay.
it for me.
All right. Up next is Luke.
Oh, I will, because I am touching it technically,
Mm-hmm.
will cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay, go ahead.
So I gotta
you
roll
for
to
that
hit.
one.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
That one.
Okay. Oh.
So does an 8 hit?
An 8 does not hit.
So I will just, I'm a little too frantically trying to pull my arm out and cast a spell at the same time.
Fair.
So I'm just like moving, and every time I move my hand back, it's like a little bit too much distance, and the spell just doesn't take.
Unfortunately, it does not.
So that is, I'm gonna cross that spell slot out, and I can't cast any other spells, so that's my turn.
Okay, so I just realized I did not prep.
Oh wait,
spells for
I'm
this.
blessed.
You are blessed. Yeah.
A D6.
How long does bless last?
Oh wait, if it bit me, I need to make concentration.
Yes. Well, it didn't bite you. It just like
grappled
on
me.
you.
Yeah, the minute I take it lasts for a minute.
Okay, that's it. This is like kind of like the end of like the minute was ending as you got grabbed. So I'll give you this one.
Does a 10?
Does a 10 hit?
Yeah.
No. A 10 does not hit.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Watson, what are you doing, dude? Good talk. Cats, man. Alright, so this thing still has you grappled, so it is going to take a bite out, like it's going to use the tongue to pull your arm into its mouth. It gets advantage because you are grappled by it. Does a 17 hit?
No. It does not.
I believe I only get one attack, right? Yep. Okay. So it tried to pull your hand into its mouth, and as it kind of like started pulling, you pulled back as the teeth went onto your hand. It's kind of gross.
I-
Very like.
I'm back on hating magic. Never mind, I hate magic again.
Like you see, like the saliva is kind of like this neon green saliva, and it's like bleh, towards you. That's the exact noise. You're welcome. All right, so we are back to our Carla. So they are going to sneakily make their way. Make my way over here, and going to try and take a shot. Oh, not bad. What is that? So I have so many tabs open for dumb shit. Being a DM's hard. So that's a 15. Is 15 hit this? 15 hit, so it just hit, so just know 15 is the armor class.
You want to
First
know who
thing.
has a bunch of tabs for dumb shit? It's a call out post.
It's a me. It's a me. Jesus.
No, it's you.
No.
So I
It's a
also.
Swid.
I've cleaned up all the only tabs I have open are Roll20. Okay, never mind.
So they do another 10 points of damage. They bring, like, you kind of like, you're like looked over it, they were gone. You kind of like look back and they've popped up next to this thing and bring this mace that you gave them down onto it and like crack one of the other legs off. So that really hurt it. This
only
like
have
thing's
5 unnecessary tabs.
so this thing's like gnashing its teeth. So Harmonia, you're up next.
Gnash its teeth all at once. I'm going straight for it again.
Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
Ooh.
That is... I always forget. 21.
21 hits.
Okay, 19. Slashing.
Okay.
And attack numero dos.
Okay, go for it.
That nat 20.
How would you like to do this? I mean, no matter what you're going to roll, it's going to kill it.
Yeah.
You kind of brought your axe down the first time and you like start to splinter it like down the middle.
So I start by splintering the table down the middle. It still has the tongue around Luke, correct?
It does, yeah.
Cutting it straight at the tongue,
Okay.
and then kind of just tilting the axe ever so slightly, and then just whacking it into the mouth.
Yeah, so your first swipes, you kind of like crack. Your first swing down, you kind of cracked the table. So your second swing, you round up, and instead of going for the table, like you start off like you're going for table, you kind of go along the boards, and you slice off the tongue. And as you swing back, you bring it back in at an angle, and literally just like slit the mouth open to finish the crack going all the way across. So where would you expect there's like the sound of cracking wood? You hear just like the rendering of flesh, and just like this purple ichor starts to like run all over the floor, and this table turns into this like weird gelatinous mass
Gross,
of like
gross. Step
teeth
back.
and blood, and you kind of start seeing a light smoking from where it's on the ground, like it's eating away at the wood.
Does the gelatinous mass resemble the one we saw with Parth when they destabilized?
No, that was more like an oil,
Okay, just
like
making sure.
oily jello.
I just gotta double check and make sure.
Yeah, no, it's just, you know, kind of all these shape-changing stuff. You get the sense that these shape changes kind of like, when they die, they kind of revert somewhat to the original form because they can't hold a shape anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. You killed it! This spiritual weapon that I forgot I had disappears. Oh! Well, I don't know this voice I did anymore. You guys did it! What are you gonna do now? As I try to remember what I did this Harley's voice as.
Oh, okay, so one table is fake. Are the rest of them fake? I'm just,
Instantly, I don't even care. I'm just putting the axe away. I'm just like lifting up Luke's arms, like very haphazardly, not at all in the medical way that he does it, but just like checking him over.
it's this. Okay, it's this one.
How do I?
I think it didn't. Did it bite me or did it just try and grapple me?
It grappled you. It tried to bite you, and I failed.
Okay, it tried biting me, but I kind of panicked and just moved my arm. Because my.
Okay. You're not hurt?
Nope.
You're okay?
Not physically.
Just a little arm squeeze.
That's a pile of blood and goo.
Ew, gross. I'm gonna not think about it, because if I think about it too much, I'm gonna start panicking.
Okay. Anyways.
That was That's not the voice. I don't remember this voice anymore. I didn't use it long enough. I don't remember it now.
It's gone.
Thanks,
So,
ADHD.
Woo!
So, any distinguishable traits within the ichor and goo? Like anything that could have identified like a person if it was.
Oh yeah, no, there's no. You don't see any like bits and bobs of anything. You just
Okay.
see like lumps of flesh that slowly are eaten away by whatever this blood and saliva is. You kind of get the sense. Make a check of some type. I'm going to think of right now. That would be useful. Do a nature check for me.
Both of
Both
us?
you can if you want. Yeah, you both can if you want.
No.
Oh, of course. Now.
12.
Nature. That's 25.
So you, as you like look around at everything, Luke, you kind of like, shake off the weird, just kind of like grossness on your arm. And as you're saying that, you notice that the saliva and the blood are eating away, or something. Either it's the saliva or the blood. You kind of get the sense it might be more saliva that is actually eating away at kind of the wood around it, like it's acidic.
Okay, so the saliva is acidic, I think, which is probably not great.
Yeah. Is there any way to take care of that? Like stop it from
Eaten through. Do I have? Let me check if I have any spells that could help with that. Saliva's mostly water. Could I shape water to move it?
Move it where? Where do you want to move it?
I mean, you're right. The whole floor is gonna. There's really nowhere to move it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Kind of. I mean, I'll let you do it if you want.
I'm gonna.
I was wondering where you're gonna move it to.
I'm gonna cast it, move it like an inch, and go. Wait a minute. The whole floor's edible.
Yeah, so you move it, and you kind of see it start smoking again.
I just go. Okay, so never mind.
Hey. What were you trying to do there?
I was gonna move it to get it out of here, but then I remembered that the whole floor was wood. So that wasn't really gonna solve this. I'm used to concrete.
Is there a way that we can like? I don't know, Carly. Do you know if there's a way we can like pat it out, make sure it doesn't?
I don't know. I can't find this voice again, and I hate myself for it. You could probably I can't. I don't know. What
I think
the
they
fuck
were
is
a
going
little.
on.
They were a little fancy.
They were a little fancy. I don't. That's what happens. I go to battle and I don't remember the fucking voices of my people. I'm a terrible DM.
See if I can rewind on the stream. No, I can't. We're live.
Nope. This is just how their voice is gonna sound now. Until I remember it, I will probably. This is very Kermity. Well,
Kermit Frog here.
Hey there, Kermit the Frog here. I mean, it'll probably eat its find after it stops finding something to eat through. There's also probably, I don't know, probably some alchemical stuff that could be used to stop it from eating away, or it just finally meets critical mass of stuff it's eaten through and
Would
enough
pouring
debris in it.
alcohol on it stop that? Alcohol usually kills most bacterias.
I don't think it's really bacteria. It's more of a acid.
Okay.
Oh, is there something like basic that can counterbalance the acid?
One of those bitch lesbians. No, I'm joking.
Oh, that was a look.
How?
Who's a basic bitch? Who's that? Which one of you is the basic bitch?
I don't. You're so mean, and for no reason.
But you did this for what?
What?
Because I'm a terrible person. That's why.
Okay. Well, also, second question I had: do these things travel in packs or?
Well, if I'm correct in assuming that I am Kermit,
Kermit the Frog here.
hi there, Kermit the Frog here. Has anyone seen Miss Pig? It's, ooh, maybe it's down there more. Is it down in my throat more? Nope. I mean, sometimes they do, sometimes they travel by themselves.
I'm
they
just
really-
gonna start kicking tables as we're talking.
Okay, it will try to eat your leg.
Okay,
Yeah.
what tables are you
It
kicking?
can try. Well, since I was already at this one, I'm gonna start with this one.
Watson, if you don't want me to pick you up, stop trying to kill me.
Okay, yeah, you kick it. It tips over. Good chunk.
This one.
Good chunk.
This one.
Good chunk.
This one.
Good chunk.
This one.
Ah, there it is.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Do you get your advantage because it's a
yeah.
thing?
Effects that I can see.
Oh, effects, not attacks.
I mean, you're paying attention. Make a perception check for me before you make your dexterity save. See if you're paying close enough attention. That boy, come here.
I see nothing. Perception was 10.
Oh.
So you hi, Art, is this what you wanted? So you you kick over the table, and then like you hear like Luke start to say something. You kind of look over your shoulder, and then you feel something start to wrap around your ankle. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
7.
No.
Okay, you are grappled. And we'll just keep the same initiative. I won't let you guys roll again.
Okay.
So we left off on Harmonia. So, Luke.
I'm going to rush over. I don't think I can get there in time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As far as I can go without dashing.
Okay.
Can I cast Guiding Bolt? Or actually, do I have anything that's a save? Because I clearly am not rolling well. Nope, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the table.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack for me.
Yeah, it's 35 feet and it's 120, so I'm good. Does a number 17 plus 7, 24 hit?
Yes, that hits.
So I'm going to panic, run around the table, and just go, oh, no, okay, bad, very bad. That is 5d6 radiant damage.
Ooh, jeez.
6, 10, 13, 16.
16 points of damage. Gosh, golly.
That is 16 radiant damage, and its next attack is at, and the next attack made against it is at advantage.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, so you light it up, and as you kind of like hit it, there seems to be like a stream of like water that still wraps around it, kind of like how like an electron goes around an atom.
Mm-hmm.
Like just continues to circle it. So now it's the Mimic's turn. The Mimic is going to try and take a bite out of our dear barbarian here.
Nah.
And it gets advantage because you're grappled by it.
And I'm assuming I kind of popped out of the first rage.
Yeah, because it's every 6 seconds you didn't take any damage. Yeah, so you're not raging.
Well, it's every 6 seconds you don't take damage or make an attack. Would the kicking tables count as an attack?
could take that as an argument that you would be doing something.
Actually, I can argue against it. I dropped the rage to take care of Luke.
Try it out. Well.
Yeah, okay. No, yeah. So you are not raging. And does a 15 hit? Okay, 15 hits. So that will be okay. And okay. Move some stuff out of the way. Okay, so you are going to take 6 points of piercing damage as the teeth grab onto your arm. And then you're going to take, as you're in there, you start to feel a burning sensation on your hand. So you're going to take 4 points of acid damage.
Oof.
And it is slowly starting to, you feel just the tongue roiling against your hand, it's going to start trying to eat you. Oh, here's another cat. So go ahead. So it is now Carly's turn. Here's a second cat appearing. So they... Hey, buddy. How far away are you? 45 feet if I jump over stuff. Sir, just move your damn arm. So dramatic. All of these animals. Oh, God, my movement speed is 25 feet.
Oof.
But I will go ahead and take a bonus action to dash. But I do have to roll. So you see that Carly starts to, because they're kind of short, they start to just go under the tables and stuff, and they're pretty what you would say is light-footed, because they're a light foot. They start to kind of go, and so they make their way over here. Hey, let me move you. They crawl under this table and kind of go underneath that one. They get to here, and they touch the table and cast Inflict Wounds on it. So it's a roll the dice.
It's a roll. It's at advantage.
Is that advantage?
The guiding bolt, the next attack made against
You're
it, is
right.
at advantage.
That's good because my first one was a 9 and my other one was a 15. So this is a dirty 20 to hit.
Nice.
Which gives them 4d6. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 6 is 18 points of damage.
All of it spooky necro damage, I believe.
Theirs is more their magic is kind of green, where yours is blue.
Ooh.
Greenish gold.
They fancy. They Loki?
They are, in fact, just Loki. They kind of are like Loki in a weird way.
It's a variant.
Carly is a variant. So that's what they do. I can't hide anything because I used my bonus action to dash. So up next is going to be Harmonia. You are currently in the jaws of a thing.
Okay. Just yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to rage and swing.
Okay. Go ahead and you are raging.
Confidence.
Go ahead and swing for me.
19.
19 will hit.
I basically have to do the little calculations in my head now because the Great Weapon Master is plus 10 modifier and then the extra 2 strength. So I'm like, so I just basically roll the dice and then I just add 16.
Cheese and crackers.
Which in this case, 26.
Cheese and crackers. Hold on, let me add some shit up. Bitch is just going to town. Oh yeah, so you bring this axe down. How do you want to do it for this one?
This one feels a little more personal, so I'm just gonna kind of cleave upwards.
Okay, yeah. So you bring your axe down and you kind of cleave, which is kind of weird because you would think that this creature would have more mass, but it's like as thick as a table. So you literally just like bring your axe down and you see the wear and tear where people, where things have hit and injured it, and it just like you crack the table in half. And same thing happens again. You kind of get the like purple green goo that starts to like ooze all over the place. That's the sound it makes.
And now full rage mode. I'm just still going. I'm going
Okay.
to other tables and kicking them straight down.
Okay. Just for
Beep.
speed. You kind of like knock over the rest of it. They all just like knock over.
Beep. Beep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start kicking at the bar.
So this is an
counter
actual
as
like
well.
bar counter.
Yeah, I'm just
This
kicking
would-
at the counter in various places.
This would take. If you're not trying to knock it over, yeah, you kick along it. You like knock a foothole into some of them, where like the boards are a bit rotted through. None of them break. You hear like bottles and glasses rattling, like glass rattling behind the bar.
You doing all right over there? Did you get injured? Or...
Yes, that
Oh, I found it.
Good.
that was a little alarming.
Did you?
Good.
Okay, I don't like tables that are actually mouths.
Well, we're about to face a bookcase too, if I'm not mistaken.
Woo! Yay! I forgot about that part.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if this is the creature I think it might be, they can change their appearance and their shape. So that could have been one of the that could be the bookcase that I faced, or it could be more. So it's hard to actually know.
Hmm.
Terrifying.
Can I see like different glasses and drinks behind the bar?
Yeah, so you see some assorted bottles, some glasses. You see like there's a few broken ones where you've been kicking, knocked it over and broke it.
Just gonna start picking them up, making sure that they're all actual bottles.
They're all actual bottles.
I'm gonna scoot
yeah.
around and start making my way this way.
You see there's like two like swinging doors, like the saloon doors that do like this.
I will peek in. I won't go immediately, and I'll try and peek around.
So you peek in because
Carly will also peek in over here.
you see that this looks kind of like a kitchen area. There's like prep. There's like a big fireplace that has like pots hanging over or whatever. The fireplace is not lit, but there's still some like logs in it. And you see a staircase that goes down.
That's okay. So
Downtown.
something's definitely down there then. What's
What
going
would
on
make
with
you
my
think
mouse?
It's part of the Rat King's country now.
I will just head on over to poke in here and go, okay, I think I'm gonna just guess that there's more in the basement. And then we have to go down there and fight them, because I don't think there's a way upstairs, so.
Let me go at him.
And I'm also just gonna go, hey, real quick. Walk over to the table and go, if you're a monster, you have to tell me.
Very quietly goes, I'm a monster. No,
I
no,
know
it
it.
doesn't answer you.
I walk up next to you and I just kick it.
Oh, well.
Hello, my name is Peridot.
Hi, Peridot.
Be my friend.
Kick.
Did you eat people?
Sometimes.
Okay, we can't be friends. But yeah, I will check both of these tables for if
nothing.
they are monsters.
No, they don't seem to be monsters. You kick them and rattle, and there's like a pot hanging, like sitting on one of them. The pot kind of like tips over. The like clang 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 clang.
Then yeah, I will head downstairs.
I will also head downstairs.
Carly will take up the rear. Okay, so we're gonna jump on over. Here we go. Jump.
Roll.
Oh, that's actually like been. I was like, why didn't it change? I was like, oh, because I actually have to look.
It changed for us, not for you.
Because you guys have the light spell on, I can actually light this whole thing. I had it dark down in case you guys didn't do light spell. Are you guys sneaking down the stairs? You just going down like champs?
I was just going down.
Okay. Getting down, you see this room looks like it is filled with a bunch of junk. Like, there's a bunch of bookcases along the wall that, like, some of them have books in them, some of them are empty, some of them look broken, some of them have, like, random trinkets on it. You see there's some just, like, chests strewn about. There is a pile of just junk right next to the stairs. Like, just, it looks like a lot of, like, broken furniture and just, bits of wood. There's, like, bits of, like, piles of tools. Some of them are rusted, some of them look okay. There's wine casks down here. Some crates, some nice rugs. In the far corner, there's a piano. Like, it is literally just like a hoarder's nest of stuff. There's like some nice chairs. There's a broken chair. There's a broken table. The archery targets. A whole bunch of things. Pile of clothing.
I mean, I will look around and go, okay, so there's a lot of things it could be pretending to be.
Luke, do you mind if I just go around and just kick everything?
I'm just gonna go over here now and start kicking things.
I'm also gonna start kicking things.
Real quick, why don't you both go ahead and roll perception checks for me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
6.
Nat 20.
Okay.
For a total of 24.
24. Okay. So Harmony, you really just want to kick this shit. Also, you wonder if this could be passages to the Rat Kingdom. If they have if this could be like a horde of the Rat Kingdom, because they were right there. So maybe this is some like treasures from that area.
Like, I want to keep them safe.
Right, exactly. You have to keep these guys safe, because like, what if they found their way down here?
Now.
Yeah, you are like an envoy to the Rat Kingdom now. Yeah. So like, you have to keep them safe. So we'll get to you kicking stuff in a second. Luke, I mean, you kind of look around at all this junk, and you kind of move without touching a lot of stuff throughout, and you actually just see there's a pile of clothing right over here. You see a hand sticking out of the pile of clothing, like underneath the clothing.
Okay. That's okay. Can I just try and go towards it's this pile?
Yes, that pile of all. It's just like a bunch of clothes and fabrics and stuff.
Move on over there and just go, okay. Alright. Either you're definitely a creature that's a shapeshifter or a person. Please don't be a shapeshifter. And I'm just gonna...
Well, since you asked politely.
I'm going to try moving some of the clothing aside. Like, is it just the hand is exposed, or is there like an arm?
You just see like, it's kind of like the forearm. It looks like it's sticking out from under the clothes. So as you dig through the clothes,
I'm not touching it. I want to use something to like move them without my hands. I don't want to touch this again.
What are you going to use?
I have crossbow bolts. That I guess counts as a stick.
They're a short stick, but yeah, they're stick-like.
But I could let go of it. Is really the thing.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of a cat appears Sir, can you just are you starting OnlyFans?
I didn't get that.
Oh, I think my cats are trying to start OnlyFans. Sir. God, I can't stand you. I love you so much. So yeah, you start digging through the clothes. As you kind of get to the bottom, you do uncover. It looks like a half-digested, corner of a torso. There's no head, but there's corner of a torso, kind of down the middle. With the arm sticking out. You see there's just a bunch of blood and guts and entrails and shit, just kind of soaking into the bottom pile of the clothes.
Nope. All right. Okay. Is the clothing at least moving? So does it look like the clothing is eating this decomposing body?
It looks like maybe something buried it under the clothes. When it heard a commotion upstairs, it started to eat and digest it, because you'll notice that the edge of the skin is both jagged, but also it is it looks melted away in a way, it's kind of pockmarked.
It's touched stomach acid.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull the bolt back. Just go. Okay, so something hit a person in here.
So I'm just gonna. It's an NPC token, but it is a dead NPC token. I'm just so you can see where it's at.
There was something. Something's eating this, and they, I guess, hid it in this pile of clothing. What? That. I think it heard us upstairs. Whatever it was.
Probably.
So. Something was eating down here, and unless it came upstairs, it's still here.
Okay, that's concerning. Are we just gonna kick everything again, or?
I'm just gonna go. Okay, this is. Can I, on the pile of clothes, cast Word of Radiance? If it's a creature.
The pile of clothes? Sure.
Yeah.
What does it do?
It needs to make any creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a con saving throw or take 1d6 radiant or 2d6 radiant damage.
And you're casting on the clothes?
Yeah, you utter a divine word and burning radiance erupts from you.
Yeah, so you put your hand out and it almost sounds like a mini thunderstorm happens under your hand, lightning strikes down onto the clothes and nothing happens.
Okay. So that's not a thing.
So that is not a creature.
Okay. Well, something else then. Are we still in initiative?
You're not. You're free to go about. Actually, Harmonia, you said you want to start kicking stuff. What stuff do you want to kick?
Oh god, yeah. Starting with the chest here.
Okay, you kick a chest. It is a wooden chest. Actually, kind of probably hurt your toe just a little bit.
Next one.
It is a wooden chest. Probably hurt your toe a little bit.
Whatever the hell this is.
It is a toolbox. Nothing happens.
This thing.
So that's an hourglass? A very intricate, globy hourglass looking thingy.
Mm-hmm.
So you kick that.
I'm gonna kick it, but then, if it starts to wobble like an actual object, I will try to make sure it doesn't fall.
You see a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
Favor. Luke, you were here. I saw you cross over this way, correct?
I was gonna take a look at the piano. Because that seems way too fancy to keep in a basement and not upstairs where you could have music and dinner.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
17.
Okay, awesome. So a tongue kind of one of the sprockets on the globe kind of unwraps and starts to wrap around you. And you manage to pull away before it can grab you. And Luke.
21.
So as you step onto this rug, the rug starts to wrap around your foot, and you manage to pull away. And then you look down and you see, hey Sean, you see giant this is bigger than the ones you have seen upstairs. This giant tongue and mouth up here.
We're having a mimic fight, Mom.
It's a mimic fight. So that's a giant ass mimic.
The whole rug is a mimic.
The whole rug is a mimic.
Oof.
Yeah, we're in a tavern, and there's been a bunch of mimics. And so I'm just gonna roll and see what our. Okay. So they were over. Carly was over here, and was looking at these barrels, and this barrel tried to grab them. Let's make a dexterity saving throw. They rolled a 1. So a tongue wraps that around Carly.
My god.
Hey, I've been rolling pretty good for these goddamn NPCs tonight, so. So Carly has a tongue wrapped around them, and we'll go ahead and, since this is going to be a bigger fight, let's go ahead and just re-roll that initiative, since we kind of did a bunch of other stuff well. It's a lot of mimics, kids.
17.
Okay.
21.
Damn, 21. Hey, I have characters I can roll too. God bless America. I know, Watson. The ridiculousness of it all. Okay, so Luke, you're going to be first.
Woo! Finally. Good rolls. It didn't grapple me, right?
You were able to escape it.
Can I... stomp on it to cast a spell, or do I have to touch it with my hands?
Are you trying to like inflict wounds? Like you could stomp on it. I have to consider that touch.
Yes, it is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Cast inflict wounds.
Yeah, what's up?
That's a 23.
23 hits.
So that is I'm gonna cast it at a 2nd level.
Okay.
So that is 4d10.
Woo!
And
Cheese and crackers.
4d10 necrotic damage.
Cheese and crackers.
So that's 14 plus so many numbers.
Yeah, you're telling me.
31 necrotic damage.
30. Yeah, so you stomp down, and it's almost as if this tidal wave of muddy water erupts from your foot and like crashes across this carpet. So I mean it did some damage. It's not like down for the count, but like you can tell that hurt it. It's frayed a little at the edges.
And that was my action.
Awesome.
And I have no bonus actions, so that's my turn.
Okay. Next up would be Harmonia. What do you want to do, Harmonia?
Well, I've got the one on me,
Yes, you do.
so I might as well just start whacking at that. No rage this time.
It didn't. You got out of the. You didn't get grappled. It tried to grapple you. You rolled high enough, so. No rage this time.
No rage.
Okay.
Just relying on
buddy?
group strength. And apparently that works. That's a dirty 20.
Nice. That hits. We're doing great weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
God, I keep dropping this thing and it ends up... The fuck did that go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, I'm not raging, so it's plus 14 instead of 16. 23.
23 points of damage. Awesome.
Let's just go again.
Yeah,
Same
let's
way.
do it. What?
Oh my god.
What?
21.
21 will hit. What, buddy?
I love this. Max damage, so that's 26.
26 points of damage. God damn. Okay, go over there, please. Thank you. Oh, you said 26?
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. Watson's being very nitty.
All good. Is a good baby.
Don't tell him that, please. Okay, yeah, you bring this axe down and you start to see the cracks very quickly on the like hourglass kind of stuff.
It's not down?
It's not down, but you did a hefty amount on it.
I'm gonna do myself a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna yell at it. Come on, you stupid fucking thing. Can't play a game of chase?
I will take it.
I'm assuming I'm getting an attack of opportunity.
So that's gonna be 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. This one's a bit different. Sorry. 11 points of piercing damage and 7 points of acid damage. So it takes a bite out of your upper thigh as you start to run away.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you start to feel the burn of the phlegm.
Am I able to keep going, or does that have to stop me?
Nope, it's not a sentinel. You can keep going.
Okay.
Oh shit! Okay.
Double check, because I was right there, right? Yeah. I believe my movement speed is 40. Yes, it is. So, right here.
Okay.
Can't do anything yet, but I'm prepped for my next turn.
Okay. So next is Carly. She is currently grappled with this, but she is going to kind of take one of your book there, Luke, and cast Inflict Wounds at a high level. Try and do a little more damage on this thing. So that's a 14 to hit on the small one. I have like 4 different mimic tabs up. Cause you see there's like the big one. The one that's this cask is kind of like smaller than even the ones up on the table. And then this one seems like a lot more saliva-y, and you see like as it opens its mouth, there's more like dripping green saliva out of its mouth. So that one, 14. I'm gonna use one of my guidances so she actually hits. So you need its armor class is 15. So it's 4d10. Where are my d10s? Ooh, it's a d10 too, right? Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 14, 18 points of damage on this little one. Okay. And then that's kind of what she does. So now it's the mimic's turn. So this big one is oh cool. It is going to take a bite out of you, Luke.
No. I'm away from you. No.
It's a big move. Yeah.
Luke's AC is actually 75.
Mm-hmm.
So that is an 18 to hit.
That matches
Okay. How many hit points do you have?
all of them. 10 million.
Uh-huh.
48.
How many hit points? 48, okay.
What do you need to know?
Oh no.
What is it?
So that's 31 points of 31 points of damage.
Why?
And then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Why do you do this to me?
I didn't step on it.
I did a single leggy stomp. I didn't stand on it.
You stepped on it.
That's it's 18.
Okay, so as it kind of like the carpet like sits up, very like Aladdin magic carpet style, like it sits up and like bites you and takes like a nice big chunk out of your thigh. It starts to try and like swallow you, but you manage to like punch, you know, like you kind of like bring your hand up and like push it, like punch it away and like kind of get out of the tongue.
Question: was that all piercing or was it mixed damage?
Oh, sorry. That was piercing damage. I forgot the acid damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, I did not roll very well. And then I rolled 2 1s and 2 2s. So that's 6 points of acid damage.
I am resistant to acid. So.
Oh, so then
3.
it is 3 points of acid damage.
I was really hoping it was all like mixed together. So I'm like, how much of that could I? Just.
So that's what it does. This small one already. Did I already attack with? No, the small one tries to take a bite out of Carly, so it gets advantage because it's grappling them. Okay, so then it does. So you see this like takes a bite out of their arm. Oh, what the fuck? 4 points of pierce. Okay, so Carly. Where's your HP? So you took 12 points of damage. Okay, and then this guy here, you see, like I said, is a bit drippier. It like kind of like does the like hakalugi sound, and it spits a nice big ball of acid towards Harmonia. This is a really fun spitting mimic that they came out for in a newer book, so you can thank them. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me. You would get advantage. Oh my god, that's so many d6.
18.
18. That saves. Sorry, I have to find my d6 pile. Where are all my d6s?
I'm sorry, you mean D4s, right? Or actually D2s. Just grab D2s.
Just coins.
Just grab coins and then flip them and give us negative. Give us
I'll
1
just
damage.
roll it on here because that's fine.
Not fine.
I like the sound of that. So I mean, you pass, so you only take half damage. So
Yeah, but I'm already half the girl I used to be.
so you take 16 points of damage.
That is halved.
That is halved. You would have taken 32 points of damage.
Oh,
So you take 16?
are you down?
Did I just kill you? Are you dead?
No,
Okay.
but I'm almost there.
Oh god.
How much do you have left right now?
Not good.
Okay. Let me see if it recharges. Okay. So now... Guys, okay, for once I'm actually doing well. I think it's Izzy. I think Izzy sucks away my powers when I'm DMing. So because I'm actually hitting y'all.
I would like to say I have been hit every time we have combat. I usually get messed up.
You also usually take half the damage from Luke.
That's true. I also do take Harmonia's damage, so I'm just like,
I'm sorry, Harmonia, you're good. Okay, Luke, you're up next.
y'all are too far for my fucking life cleric ability to keep you alive. And I cannot cross this. I'm assuming if I move, it will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
If you
Almost
move
definitely.
away from it, you could always walk around it.
But I'd have to.
As long
like-
as you stay within 5 feet of it.
I would have to get here to be able to help you.
Yeah, you'd farthest you could go without getting attacked would be right there would be the farthest you could get.
I'm going to make a choice,
Okay.
and it may not be a smart one, but it's
Oh.
a good
Okay.
one. I'm
Okay.
gonna healing word Harmonia.
Okay.
Let me roll that. As a bonus action, how many? I'm gonna do it with 3d4.
Okay.
Six, 7 plus 9. You get 16 HP. And then I'm going to Word of Radiance on the rug itself.
Okay.
So it needs to make a con save.
A con save. Okay. What's the DC?
It is a DC 15.
Oh, I got a 13.
It takes 2d6 radiant damage.
All right, let's 2d6 of that radiant damage.
Two sixes! That's 12 max damage.
Hey! Nice. Yeah, your radiance, it moves along like the carpet. Like once again, kind of holds your hand out. It's almost like this lightning storm appears, and lightning comes down and strikes from your palm, and it like crackles against the carpet here.
Okay,
Just
and
like,
that is my turn.
okay, Luke. I'm sorry, Harmonia, you're up next.
It's like I get a second turn? Yes.
Second turn.
Listen, I was going to help Carly, but then my boy got hurt.
Aww.
Since this one's fucking huge, apparently.
It's big. Does anyone need some dice?
Against my better judgment, I'm going to rage.
Okay, go ahead and rage. You saw this rug hurt your bay, and it's going down.
Oh yeah. Great weapon, master attack, 17.
17, that hits. This one's a little bigger, so the armor class was significantly lower.
Okay, and I am raging, so I get that extra 2.
Yeah, so add 16 to whatever you roll.
It's 23.
23! Jeez, and cracker! So yeah, you bring it down. You like slice off a corner of this rug. Okay, are you gonna do it again?
Let's go again. Perfect time. That's 20.
Oh shit! Okay, go ahead and roll that double dice damage. Jesus. Carry the 2. Divide by
20 plus 16.
36.
36.
36. Jesus. So you bring your axe down a few times onto this rug, and you just start like cutting off parts of this rug, like you work at Joanne Fabrics. That hurt. That hurted a lot. It is like 3/4 of the rug it used to be. It's definitely starting to show some fraying, and like it's hurt.
3/4 of?
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, more or less. It was a big thing. So up next is Carly. So she will do a thing that is not that. She's going to look over at Luke. You're pretty messed up, eh?
Hey, I'm not doing too hot.
Okay. Carly is going to look over at you and cast a healing word towards you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if she needs to heal herself or, get out of the grapple, do that first. I got a plan.
You have a plan? Do you tell her that? Tell them that?
Keep yourself alive if that's the priority.
Okay. In that case, she is going to do another inflict wounds on this thing. Oh, baby. So that definitely hits. It's 18 plus 5. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it's Izzy steals my powers. Jesus Christ. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 points of damage. So Carly kind of reaches their hand out and touches this like mimic barrel, and just this like dark green, almost like blackish energy flows out, and the barrel just starts to crack and just kind of implodes on themselves. So they just destroyed this mimic. It's dead. So they kind of get out of the arm grappling thing, and then that's what they do. They can only cast a cantrip. Nope. That's them. They kind of start heading over here, and they're actually gonna head here and bonus action hide. Okay. So after that, it's the mimics. This one.
Is it not? Oh no, I'm not. I'm not ahead of it. I haven't had my.
You're after it. You're first. So you went, then Harmonia went, then Carly went, and so it's Mimic's turn. This big one, you just did a fuck ton of damage to a Harmonia, so the big one's going to try and go after you.
Might as well.
Nope, that's a 2. I'm assuming a 9. I'm sorry, 10 does not hit. Correct. Okay, this one, it did not get its spit back. Unfortunately, there's not much it can do. So I'm just reading through. It kind of turns into like this general like. I mean, to you Pokemon nerds, it kind of looks like a Ditto.
I look at it and go, I was looking for the word Ditto earlier.
And it kind of starts heading. It's very slow. Heading over here. Does it get it? Okay. Those are the Mimic's turns. So it ends up right there, uses its action and stuff to dash. So it is your turn, Luke.
I am going to cast Aura of Vitality, centered around myself.
Okay.
It's a concentration spell.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use a bonus action to activate the spell, and I can choose one person within 30 feet, including myself, to get 2d6 healing.
Okay.
So
are
that
you
is
healing yourself?
I'm going to heal myself first.
Okay.
That is 6 plus 5. 11 for me.
And what does the rest of the spell do?
It is mainly it's a concentration spell. Get anyone within 30 feet of me, if I choose as a bonus action, can regain 2d6 plus 5 HP. But it's just sort of like an ongoing aura that I'm concentrating on. Like a little ring of water around myself. And then when I chose to heal myself, it's like a splash in my face, and then if I chose to heal someone else, it'd shoot water over there.
Cool. Yeah, done. You kind of see this like weird watery circling aura kind of starts to move around Luke. Awesome. So is that your turn?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my action.
All right.
Bonus.
Speaking of Luke, it's your turn.
What?
I'm sorry. Speaking of a Harmonia, I keep confusing you two. Damn it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Speaking of a harmonia, it's your turn.
Dirty 20.
That doesn't hit. I'm sorry. Yeah, it hits.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna happen eventually. 18.
Okay. Next attack. That hits. It's dead. Ooh. I mean, this thing's hurt. It's looking very hurt.
22. I keep forgetting about the fucking 2.
This thing's looking very hurt. Like very, very hurt. Like very, very, very hurt. So that's your turn?
Do I have any? Yeah, that's all I can actually. I'm seeing this one come up behind me, right?
Yeah, you kind of hear like a of like things moving towards you.
Hidden step. Bonus action, hidden step, turn invisible.
Okay, yeah, you just boop.
And I'm gonna take 2 steps this way to confuse
Oh,
it.
nice. Okay. So that brings us to Carly's turn. So Carly, kind of seeing this one coming up towards us, and this one's looking hurt. They are going to point towards the big carpet and cast Guiding Bolt, which is a lot. So they hit. So that is 4d6. If we roll well. Ooh. 10, 14. So you guys remember, like 2 sessions ago, we had the really big fight and I couldn't hit shit. So Carly kind of points their hand. It's Rowan's character and Izzy not being here, magic. So they point their hand towards the carpet, and this like green gold energy kind of goes out, and it almost like starts at the end and almost like looks like it burns through the carpet. And you kind of hear this like as the carpet mimic is no more. Killed it. It dead. It had 15 hit points and I rolled exactly 15 damage.
Oh.
So that's why I kind of laughed. Next up is this mimic. So it is going to Watson, sir. I don't know if you guys can hear him crying
Oh,
I
baby.
as he climbs up my arm. Sir.
Parent, I crave attention.
Exactly.
You ignore me yet?
Oh no, he just wants me to feed him.
Parent, you feed me never.
Yeah, he has never eaten a day in his life. You can
I
tell
am
by
but
how
skin and bones.
chonky he is.
Skin and bones. You do not feed me.
Sorry. So this thing is going to take a bite at you, Harmonia. So it's like,
Can it see me?
oh no, you're invisible. You're right. In that case, it is going
No.
to try and spit at Carly.
Oh.
So Carly has to make a. I don't need that window open anymore. Yeah, because you don't exist.
I feel so bad that I used that now because I didn't even need it.
Oh yeah, because they really, really bad perception check. So they're going to spit. So DC 14. Dex save. I rolled a 14, so I pass because no matter what I have, I'm gonna pass. So let me just use this because let him. All those D6 rolling. Okay. Okay, so they take 16 points of damage.
because that's halved. How are we looking, kiddo? Ooh, okay. They're still kicking. We're still kicking. That hurt, though.
Okay. So up is Luke.
I am going to.
You should know, Harmonia just disappeared.
Yeah.
Like, Harmonia was standing there one moment, and now it's just gone.
And just look over and go, okay, not a big fan of that. Can I use my aura even if I can't see you? Like if I just know you're within 30 feet?
You don't know that
Yeah.
she's with.
I don't
Go ahead
know.
and roll a perception check for me.
No.
Okay, you do not know.
5.
Yeah, you don't know. Harmonia's gone. Like, Harmonia was here one moment, and now she's gone.
It was a nat 1. Just gonna go, okay, cool, that's fine. I'm not gonna, you didn't get eaten or, swallowed by him. Up, nope, no, you're not a decomposing bot. I'm gonna, and I'm just gonna turn to the one that was sneaking up and cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
This is just, I'm a little too panicked and it's like, okay.
Yeah,
That's
and Harmonia's just gone.
22?
20 hit, that hits.
So that is, I'm doing it as a first level spell, so that's only 46. 5, 8, 10, 11 radiant damage.
Only 46, they say.
Only 46.
Only.
Okay, yeah, no, you kind of like shoot out this like spiral of water and it hits them and starts to wrap around. I mean, they're looking hurt. They're not quite down, but they are looking injured.
And I guess I will.
You kind of see like they're struggling to like keep their form together.
Does Carly look messed up? Oh, they're
Yeah.
too far. Never mind. I can't even do it.
Oh, yep, they do look messed up though.
I will then walk. If I go here, does it get into echo of opportunity? If I stay within like the rug.
The rug's dead.
Oh, the rug's dead. That's right. Never mind. It doesn't even matter.
You can even walk on it.
15, 20, 25, 30. I will. Aura of Vitality bonus action to give them 2d6 plus 5. Let me roll that.
Nice.
That's, of course, 10, 11 only.
Okay, they
Oh,
only had
5 and a
17
1.
hit points. Awesome.
It's 11
Yep.
HP.
They will take it.
That's my turn. I'm just gonna look back and forth for Harmonia and just go, where'd you go?
Gone.
Ah.
Like, literally just, like, was there one moment and it's just gone. Okay, so next up is Harmonia. Harmonia, you poof back, right? Or, no, you're still invisible.
Until the start of my next turn. So, I'm right back there.
So suddenly Harmonia is standing, like, right next to you, Luke.
I gasped, but I realized it was muted. No one was gonna hear me. I just go, oh, okay, not dead. Whew, okay.
Not dead. Swinging with the great axe.
Go for it.
Oh, it's only a 10 for the first roll.
That does not hit.
16 for the second roll.
That does hit.
22.
Okay. So close. So close.
God damn it.
I mean, this thing is barely keeping its form together.
Oh, wait. I hit it with a guiding bolt. You have advantage on your first one.
Oh, you do have
Oh.
advantage. On the first one, you'd have advantage.
So-
that is right.
Then
forgot.
that
So
should that
you
second
had-
roll have been
For the first, yep,
attack?
so roll again. for your second attack.
That is 17.
That hits. No matter what you're gonna roll, you're gonna kill it.
I was
So how
about
would
to
you
say,
like to
this
do
is a plus 10 on it.
You have 3 hit points left.
So Luke kind of walks over. I just kind of bamf right back, just kind of wink, and then slice
Oh.
one way, and then just basically cut it in 4, horizontal and vertical.
Yeah, so you like bring your axe through it once, you bring it through twice, and for a moment you're like, did I miss? Like, did it not go through? And then you just kind of see 4 chunks of this thing kind of onto the ground, and then kind of like turns into this like green and purple ichor ooze.
Okay, gross. Awful.
And we are out of initiative.
Oh, that was not good.
Maybe we shouldn't have all tried kicking things at once.
Yeah. Also, a couple of bonus actions until my concentration ends. To just heal, mainly. I'm just gonna give myself another 10 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do 1 for everyone, and then I'll dismiss it. Because I don't know how many we have. That is 11 for Carly, and then Harmonia, you get 14.
Okay.
It's very much an anime kill.
So you guys can go ahead and you can go ahead and hop off. Dusk green.
Listen, I had to anime kill.
Yeah, it's perfect. So Carly kind of like walks over to the body that you'd originally found and looks at it, and looking closer, you see that there's actually like some like tattoo designs on the arm.
Oh no.
And they kind of look and go, oh, that was that was Borgrim.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Sorry.
They kind of like sit there for a moment, very quietly. That was unfortunate. Well, I'm very curious about why I'm Kermit again, but it's gonna be what it is.
Is it?
I just-
You're choked up right now.
Choked up. I just wish I can't do the voice for much longer. It's hurting my throat. I just wish I knew what was going on here.
Yes, I. This isn't common, right? This doesn't usually happen.
No?
You know, we're still gonna have to check your office, right?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. They kind of walk to this bookcase. Or just kind of like start looking at the books. Ooh, not bad. I should roll an investigation check for them. So they're kind of looking at the book, and they pull out a book. And it's kind of like a ledger of some sort. And they start flipping through. And they just go, oh, Bulgrim.
Ha.
So it kind of looks like they were collecting mimics.
There's passages on kind of intakes and outtakes of, I'm just going to do normal voice, Smith or Hearts. Intakes and outtakes of mimics. It looks like they're trading in them.
That's these, right? And I just point to the little
Yeah.
gooey body. Okay. Why?
I don't know.
Okay, that feels very dangerous.
But somehow they got loose. They I don't know how he kept them from not attacking.
Maybe he fed them? I mean, if it ate a rat in your office, maybe it just was eating rats?
Oh no, the Rat Kingdom.
Oh, maybe that's why the rats are mad.
I mean, the rats just seem generally mad.
Were they like
Yeah.
New Yorker mad or like mad?
Yeah. Why do all the animals sound like New Yorkers lately?
I don't know. I think New York is just where the portal is for animals to come into this fantasy.
Fair
world.
enough.
You're actually
Okay.
just in New York and just haven't noticed it yet.
We have not. I mean, I'd believe it. Be like, oh, this is New York?
Yeah, sounds right.
All right. So, are we gonna head up to your office?
I guess if we're up for it, I think all of us are a little,
I've seen worse days. I 1v1'd a thing.
The two-headed guy. True, but that was also, not an acid monster that was trying to eat you.
But it was still a fight to the death, technically.
That did happen. I'm also gonna real quick med kit all three of us.
Okay.
For 6 for Carly, and then I'll take the 5s for us, and then 9 and 9 for me and Harmonia.
Okay. So you guys head up to the office?
Yeah, 'cause I am feeling a lot better.
I feel
Skylar's
much
not bad.
physically feel better. Spell slot wise, feel gross.
A little rough.
Rage-wise, I am spent.
Oof. So you guys head up to the office. Carly unlocks their door with their key. So they kind of go to where they're like, well, the bookshelf was over here. But
Okay,
doesn't
hold
seem-
up, pause. Make sure that you're out of harm's way.
Let's see. They will do a perception check into their own office, which is not good. I rolled a 3.
Can I also do a perception check into the office?
Sure.
Also,
I guess she would have advantage. They would have advantage because they would have advantage because, it's their office.
It's a whole 7.
A whole 7. Okay.
6.
Well, an advantage, I rolled a 15. So you guys wouldn't know their office very well because you've never been in here before. Kai kind of looks around and goes, everything looks like how it should be. There's not that random bookcase. And you just there's like a little bit of like blood and like a rat tail sitting in a corner.
Oh,
Oh, that's not good. It looks clear up here. It probably traveled down stairs once I
no. Are
ran
we
away.
sure? There's absolutely nothing out of place here.
It looks fine. We can kick things again, but maybe not all at the same time.
Yeah, and I just pull out a crossbow bolt. We could just poke things and not put our bodies near the thing.
Oh yeah, Carl will take out their mace and just start hitting pieces of furniture,
Oh.
cats.
I just watch them like, don't. Oh, well,
One bookcase turns into a cat.
you're gonna break your furniture. Oh, well, that. Do they usually do that?
Oh.
Little
That
baby,
face.
a tiny baby,
A chunky baby.
a little
Buddy.
babu.
No, it doesn't turn into a cat. Please don't go into the fire. Things I have to tell my cats.
I will aid in looking around and making sure all
As
the
will I.
furniture is actual furniture and not a mimic.
Yeah. You guys kind of go around. You poke things. It's nothing reacts.
Okay. Cool. So now
I
we're
should
downstairs.
probably go down to the rats again and just let them know that whatever friend was up here is gone.
You
Do-
certainly can.
Do either of you have like a tiny little handkerchief or something?
Yes. Carly pulls out a handkerchief for you.
I'm just gonna take the tiny rat tail, just kind of neatly tuck it into the handkerchief.
Can I, before you leave, can I go, do you want, and I just give you, because I have all of the, like, cleric stuff, so I give you, like, a little bit of incense for the rats. And I go,
Yeah, that
That
works.
on a rat funeral.
do you want me to, I don't know if it's, like, legal or if that's blasphemy if I were to, like, give it funerary rites.
I don't think that would be bad. Especially since I can talk with them. It's like, a different kind of people.
Also for your friend, this is great for the rat. Would you also like me to do that for your
Yeah.
friend? I figured we should check up here first before I brought it up, but it's come up now.
No, that's okay. Oh, there it is. We can, I can take care of that with his own religious beliefs.
All right.
Okay.
Then I think I'm gonna go and do this for the rats then. Just hang
heading-
around and be safe until then.
Okay, so you head back down to the alleyway. You don't see any rats in the alleyway.
I'm going to gently place the little handkerchief down.
Mm-hmm.
Place a tiny piece of rations there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I light up the tiny incense?
Certainly.
Yeah, we gotta try and set it up like a mini little memorial.
Do a little funeral.
You
Listen.
definitely can. So you
Listen,
wait a
You
little
got me
while.
attached to the rats.
I know I have. This is
We're
a mistake.
emotionally
Now I'm
attached.
gonna have to write like an entire like Rat Kingdom side quest for you.
Oh, I will gladly play a Rat Kingdom
Please.
side quest.
So you guys, I know. Oh my God, exactly, Sean.
It's beautiful. We're
So you
having a
guys
beautiful
are
moment.
down in the alleyway. You wait about 10 minutes. Do you cast Speak with Animals again?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
So
it's
we got-
10 whole minutes. Can I? While that's happening, can I do the funeral rite spell?
Sure.
It's
what
it's
is that?
ceremony,
Okay.
and one of the things you can do with ceremony is funeral rites. If it's 10 minutes, I'll do a ritual.
What exactly does that do? I'm still here. I'm just gonna close my door real quick.
So you touch one corpse, and for the next 7 days, the target can't become undead by any means short of a wish spell. It's mainly just like regular funeral rites, but also nothing. It can't become undead. You can also like change someone's alignment, bless water.
Okay.
There's a bunch of cool stuff you could do with ceremony.
Yeah.
You can give someone a D4 for a week.
Yeah. So you do the same. Like 10 minutes later, you do the rites. You wait. 10 minutes pass. Gets to be like another like 15 minutes. So you're waiting 15 minutes right now, and then you kind of see like a rat head poke out.
I was only going to do the 10, and then I'm going to go check on our friend, because we did just leave a person with their deceased friend.
Yeah.
I'm going to go check on them. I'm going to do the rites, and then I'll let you handle that.
Okay. So you walk away. So then you kind of see a rat head poke out, and right away you're like, I think that's Dennis.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Hi.
We took care of everything in there, but we kind of found I wasn't quite sure who it was. There wasn't a whole lot left of them. But Luke and I, we just gave them a little proper send off just now.
Oh, hold on. Hey.
And you kind of see like Big Bertha kind of like shows up again around the corner along with some like other ones. Like a few more rats than before now here.
This time, because I heard about the whole monarchy of the rats, I'm just gonna do a little bow. Just a little gracious bow.
Big Bertha would like sit up and kind of bow themselves. This is the whole thing. I'm just creating this whole fucking
Listen,
It's fine.
rats.
Rats. So they
beautiful.
kind of come up and Big Bertha's like, oh. Did you lay out the tail or is it wrapped up right now?
It's still wrapped up for just for kind of decorum's sake.
So Big Bertha will kind of come up and like unwrap the tail with help of some of the other members. Like a few others like take the food as well.
Mm-hmm.
One takes an incense stick because it can.
Yeah, it's like little tiny cut off pieces.
Exactly. So they kind of unroll it and they're like, I think this is Lance. Poor Lance. Big Bertha looks over and goes, Dennis, grab the tail. We have to tell his family. This good night of the Rat Kingdom. Thank you. You are truly a friend of the Rat Kingdom.
Just tried to do my best. So you all take care. And I'm just gonna put a tiny little bit more rations down.
So they take the rations and Big Bertha turns to one of the rats who has like a pack on, which is very weird. And like she kind of pulls out this like cog looking thing. And it's like, if you ever need us, and she kind of makes a motion with her hand to where she like puts her hands together like this, and kind of, one of the other rats holds the cog up and she blows onto it. It makes like kind of a whistling sound. You just use this cog as a whistle, and we will respond to you. Can't believe I'm fucking doing this. So have a whistle for the Rat Kingdom, and that you can add to your inventory. That you can do like a special item for your inventory and just put cog whistle for the Rat Kingdom.
I can't believe this is happening.
This is happening. I apparently am writing this Rat Kingdom scenario.
I love this.
Yeah, because the cog, it kind of makes like two whistling sounds at the same time. Because cogs have like different pieces. Which, fun fact, that's actually how you make a whistle out of an acorn topper. Is you put your thumbs together and blow, and it makes a whistle. Yep. So you have shown favor to the Rat Kingdom, which is definitely not something I just made up tonight.
It's personal possessions.
As personal possessions. So you kind of, Carly kind of, thanks you. She does. They gives you a bag of coins.
Oh. We're gonna get paid for this?
Yeah. So it has 15 gold coins in it for you guys to split up however you wish. And that is actually where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, wait, no more Rat Kingdom?
No, well, you know what? I have to figure out how this Rat Kingdom is run because I've now apparently created an entire society, like underground society in this society.
I need to know how the underground Rat Kingdom is run.
I love the Rat Kingdom.
I will figure it out because who knows? Maybe the Rat Kingdom will need your help.
Oh, we're definitely. I so much want to call him the Rat Kingdom.
Always for Lady Bertha.
Lady Bertha of the House Chonky. No, that's not her actual house name. I had to figure that shit out.
No, Lady Bertha of House Chonk.
House Chonk.
Lady Bertha.
We are not streaming tomorrow, correct? We're taking a night off.
I believe
no idea.
Maybe.
Check our Twitter.
Check our Twitter and our social medias. Join our Discord if you haven't yet. Please, you can find our Discord on Twitter, right?
No, but you know where you can
actually find it like this.
Yeah.
That's the Rat Kingdom. There you go. So, hop out onto our Discord because we will post. If we might stream tomorrow, we might end up taking a night off because we're tired and
sleepy.
We're tired. Recording up to 3 times a weekend is a lot. But please keep up with it there. Plus, we're pretty fun. We chat. Other than that, anything else we need to say?
Thank you all for being here. You're an amazing community.
I'm going to self-promote. Sid and I are starting a podcast.
That's right. We're doing a thing. Check out the Crystal Thems podcast.
That's on Twitter.
You will also be there.
We're going to have you on there, Danny.
I love it.
So please check out. Let me see if I can grab our Twitter handle, or if someone can grab that faster than I can, because I'm slow and old.
Also, make sure to check out our YouTube for any episodes that are being uploaded. Check out past episodes found in the chat.
Oh, so there you go. So that's our podcast. It's a Steven Universe podcast. So check that out. That it's Sid and I as hosts, and then we're gonna have all our friends, because when you have your own podcast, that's what you can do. Check out our YouTube to catch up on any episodes that you might have missed, or if you're like, wait, what is going on? You can catch up and remember what's going on, because I've done that. Other than that, I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining us for this kind of like fun side quest of the chaotic relationship. And I hope everyone has a great night.
Have a great night, y'all.
Have a great night, everyone. Take care.
Woo!
Yeah.